Hey, Jacoby, what's up? And CJ, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Hey, don't worry about it. I've cried. I've already got all my cry out. Don't worry about it. Hey, don't worry about it. Just there's more than one way to support. You don't have to. You don't have to. If you don't have any money, you don't have to give to the stream. Just share the video, share the stream. You know, on Twitter, Discord, whatever you use. So welcome to the stream, guys. I'm actually setting up something real quick. Hey, dear Slendy. Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry about it, dear Slendy. Again, there's more than one way you can help. You can always just spread it around on your social media. Thanks, Jacob Easy. Jacob Ozzy. I think I got that right. Jacob Ozzy. What is today? The 12th? Okay. Hey, Leonor, what's up? And Michaela, what's up? Welcome to the stream. One second, I've actually got something that I can set up here that's kind of fun. Well, it's a little... It's weird to say that it's kind of fun when it's kind of this kind of stream, but I do have something. Because Streamlabs is really neat. And there it is. Streamlabs is so fun to mess with. You just finished a 3-foot vase? Neat. Arts and crafts project? One second. I've also got something I want to add here. Put that beneath it one sec. Okay. I think that does it. What do you think? I never streamed, so I have no clue how, but it must be behind the scene. Yeah, there's a lot of... It's, a lot of settings with OBS, and then there's some, I guess, something called a widget in Streamlabs. But yeah, how does this look so far? I'm just wondering about the layout, because, I didn't have time to set this up beforehand. Looks good. Again, it's not... Like you always, you don't worry about it. It's not your fault for it. It just, these things happen. Life happens. But now we're not here. We're not here to mourn. I'll be doing that later. But for now, let's go ahead and just have some fun with the stream. So just to explain what these goals are, the travel fare is for the plane tickets will be $400 with my sister and my mom pitching in. $700 I will be able to go without them needing to help me, and then the total trip will be the ticket fare plus food and amenities such as gas and if we have to like stay at a motel. Yes, I said motel, not hotel. Hey, Pokemon Fadi, what's up? Welcome to the stream. And my computer's getting a huge amount of lag. I hope it's not dropping any frames. Oh, Princess Corin, welcome to the stream. It's lagging a little. Yeah, I thought so. Let me see what's making it lag so much. It might just be Chrome. So any plans for the stream? Oh yeah, we're going to start off with some Fire Emblem. Then I'm thinking maybe we can do some Pokemon and then maybe some Bravely Second if people are interested. Bravely Second always? Yep. Okay. Let's see. Honestly, the Sun and Moon online system is kind of shit. Yeah, I can see that. Nintendo doesn't do servers well, as evident by their Monster Hunter stuff. Actually, we might do some Monster Hunters today too. That could be an option. Okay, this should help with the lag, hopefully. Sorry, I can't donate right now. Don't have the cash. Don't worry about it, Triple Titan. There's more than one way you can help. You never have to apologize about not being able to donate. You can also help by sharing on social media, Discord, whatever you use. And by the way, welcome to the stream, Terrible Taser. Smash Brothers? I think I've got it for my 3DS. I don't know how well my... If I remember correctly, my OBS does not like my Elgato, so I wouldn't be able to stream on OBS. I'd have to switch over to Elgato software, which is too much of a hassle to try and do right now. Not until I can get the proper software for it. Will you play some Bravely Second today too? Yeah, of course. It was all in the plan. So we've got some Fire Emblem, we've got some Pokemon, Bravely Second, maybe some Monster Hunter, maybe. Oh, darn it. Video output low again. You guys can hear the background music, right? Like, you can hear me and the background music, because the last time we had the video output low, the background music cut out. And I don't want that to happen again. How about some old-fashioned FFAs? Because I don't really have a lot of Pokemon for that, Terrible Titan. Oh, Loose Nick, don't worry about it. You can always help just by spreading the word on social media, sending it to your friends. Anything is, don't feel like you have to donate. If you don't have the money, don't worry about it. But being but an infant, I don't know what I could do. Don't worry about it. I gotta figure out what the link to my live stream is. I also wish Chrome didn't take up so much of your damn memory. Then we wouldn't be getting this lag. You hear everything fine? Great. My dog is broken and ran into a wall again. That sounds like my sister's dog. Like, no joke, he does that, like, all the time. It's not lagging as bad anymore. Fantastic. I keep trying to mess with these settings to try and make everything work, but sometimes it just doesn't want to cooperate. So I'm glad that it's actually cooperating a little now. This is really weird. I'm trying to send a message to someone, but it's just completely blanking. And I'm getting more messages. Stop messaging me on stuff. Go mute. You on silent? Turn off the sound. Just vibrate. There. That's annoying. How long is the stream going to be? As long as it needs to be. To be quite honest, as long as it needs to be. What? Okay, now, son of a bitch. A bunch of cords were just lying on my phone, and now it turned off. There we go. Okay. I think we're finally set up. Finally. Hold on. Yeah, I like that one. Okay, let's just get a... Well, let me save the settings and let's see what a test donation looks like. I like it. Who's hyped for Fire Emblem Echoes? Oh, you know I am. Unfortunately, well, it's gonna come in while I'm gone, so I'm gonna have to wait until I get back to play it. Unfortunately. Hey, what do you guys think? Should we start on should we start with Pokemon or should we just keep going with Fire Emblem? I have the EXP DLC on my Conquest game. Ah, okay. Wait, isn't the idea that you can't grind in Conquest? Right. DLC, got it. Fire Emblem? Okay. Whichever will result in the least sensible conversation. Probably Fire Emblem then, because you can make sense of Pokemon. Fire Emblem is kind of a bunch of shipping. Yeah. Or at least it is now. God, I could just imagine all the haters. It's like, Fire Emblem used to be a respectable game. Now it's nothing but shipping and fan service. And it's like, shut up. To be honest, how does a pirate-themed FE game sound? Like boats and stuff? Well, to be completely fair, there kind of is... Well, I don't know about pirate theme, but there's going to be a bunch of pirate enemies in Echoes. Okay, Dawn or Dusk Lottery, guys? Dawn or Dusk? Ah, this lag sucks. Dawn? Got it. Oh, speaking of shipping Rinka and Keaton, unfortunately, Rinka and Keaton is not a pair that I have. In the last stream, we did Keaton and Mozu. I like the idea of a pirate protagonist, but not the other stuff. Oh, okay. You like to see a Greek-based one, too? I think that's kind of what they're going with the Fire Emblem... or with Echoes, because did you see like the Super DLC or whatever? One of them is supposed to be a Spartan. That's how the cookie. Like the third tier DLC class for one of them, I don't know which class, is supposed to be Spartan.
Hey.
I personally like shipping in Fire Emblem. The support conversations are funny sometimes. Yeah, I can agree. I can definitely agree with that. And unfortunately, I already picked... Wow, that's some horrible lag for Princess Corrin. Let me see exactly how bad the lag is. Oh, apparently it's fine now. If you guys don't feel like you're most up to date, just click the live button. Because apparently it's good now. And that should be the most up to date footage that we're showing. Elias Simmons, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day so far. That reminds me, real quick.
Welcome.
Here we go. ZYACOBOZI. There we go. Z Yakobozi. You are now my Raider Katana. Congratulations. And Dare Slendy. There we go. Dear Slendy, you are now a knife. A steel dagger, to be correct. That's right, Louis Nick is a hoe. And I think I don't have one for her. Here you go, Michaela. You are a fire tome, or moon tome. Give me memes or give me death? Well, I'm sorry, I can't rename Takumi's Fujin Yumi.
See.
The knife looks pretty good, just as edgy as me. Yeah, sure, Dear Slendy, because you're totally an edgelord. Air quotes.
Welcome.
Can I forge anything? Oh, I can. Anything else? Ooh, a Norian blade. Maybe it'll actually be good now. I need more axe users, honestly. I've only got Rinka. Yes, I can finally forge some chopsticks. Beware the chopsticks.
See you.
And there we go. Whoops, I did not mean to enlarge that screen, and everything's fucked up. Oh my god, I can't see anything. Where? Nope, there it goes. I hate that. Hate that. I don't remember her hair being like that unless it's a promotion thing. Which unit are you talking about? Well, hold on. Why is Orochi? Oh, Orochi. Probably because she has the princess bow or something. I've got like 2 princess bows and 2 trainee garbs just because people keep wanting gifts, so I just keep rotating those 2 out. Just to keep them happy and to shut them up. Alright, here we go. Chapter 14, Orders. Oh, okay, we're back in Nor.
Oh.
Hello, Iago, you dick.
Why, yes.
Shut up. I really hate this guy. He's like... It's like they meant for... It's like in the first Conquest game, it's like, oh, Iago's supposed to be the main antagonist, but no! Or, like, Garen is supposed to be the main antagonist, but no, it's fucking... Iago's a piece of shit you hate more than Garen in the end. I will, Fadi, I will. Just wait. Also, Hans is a dick.
However.
Oh yes, you will lose all the royal children. And there's the next one you're going to lose. Awesome. Alright, so we're going to recruit the cinnamon bun. I hope someone poisons Iago's mutton. Same. Oh, hey, Leo. Oh, is King Garen sick? On this route, I guess he got sick.
What?
A sickness that makes you laugh. Oh shit, he's gone full Hitler.
Father!
Yep, he's gone full Hitler. He's saying not only destroy Hoshido, but destroy Nor as well.
Father?
Ha! There's Hans in the background. I'll go for a staff rank in a class that I can't actually use staves. I know what you mean, CJ somebody. That pissed me off so much when I saw that he could have an S rank in staves, and it's like, you can't use staves. You're a freaking, what was it? What was he again? He's a freaking sorcerer. Freaking custom class bullshit. Is this Rev? Yeah, this is Rev. This is also a blind playthrough, so try and keep spoilers to a minimum. Now they're catching on that he's being controlled.
What? Listen. I'm sorry.
Xander is loyal to the end. Even after seeing that, he's still loyal. That's like Conquest Corrin levels of idiocy. And oh, and back at the main party. Spoilers, Iago dies. Great.
Well,
Truly.
Oh, not this map again. This map was so hard. And we've been tracked down. Fantastic.
been a while.
Oh, Silas! I was wondering when we'd get him. I know it was supposed to be in the teens, but I didn't think it'd be early teens. Like chapter 13, 12, 13, 14, 15. Early teens. That's what I mean. And we still don't know who the hell he is. Ha! The more things change, the more they stay the same. Even after seeing Garen be all whack, he's got to be a Camus till the end. I know, right? Well, no, that's not true. If he was a Camus till the end, then that means he would lose his memory, go spend a couple years over in a foreign continent, come back to help save the world again, and then leave back for that continent. Yes! I didn't know we'd get her this map, but wait, how did she get from the capital to here so quickly?
Why?
That horse must be dead tired.
Oh, wow.
Oh, hey, it's ring a bell? Yukobo, why?
Well,
I'm just gonna call you Yukobo for short. How'd you get them to let you leave? Oh, easy. I didn't tell them. Jeez.
No. Huh? I see.
Alright, we got the cinnamon swirl. Or cinnamon... Okay, if Sakura's a cinnamon bun, does that make at least the cinnamon swirl? What does that make her? Give me some help here. But bulky, that's not Camus. It's Zeke and Nah.
Elise.
All right.
She booped her way over to you. I'd like to know the technical term of booping. How does one boop?
Understood.
Alright.
Woo!
And we got another healer. Oh, cutscene! Fuck. No.
Adventure? I am. Yay! I'm so happy.
I don't want the YouTube police to get on my ass. Is it over? It is.
Lady Elise.
Oh, yes. That means we get Effie. We get Effie and Arthur. She booped over via teleport staff. Oh, yeah, just like everyone did in Fire Emblem 10. Freaking everyone had a teleport staff in that game.
Huh?
You know.
She runs on pure joy and purity. Uh-huh. This is a war zone, and yet I continue to expose my cleavage. Are you talking about Camilla? My phone is having... Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. In that case, just a quick heads up, mate. I know you can reduce the quality of the stream. That might help. Like, if you take it down to, like, 360 or 480p, that could probably help. Hooray for Effie and Arthur having their conquest bases, but joining so freaking late. No, they do not have their conquest bases.
Yeah.
You're kidding.
All right.
Make sure I also recruit Benny and Charlotte. Oh, they're on this map too? Okay, here's Silas. Where's Benny? And why is Benny level 15 and she's level 10? That's a little disheartening. Okay. Ugh, paladins. Hold on, let's check out... Oh, no. Oh, no. That's not good. That's really not good. Okay, I expect her to be a low level because, you know, healer, but still, that is not good. Elise is totally a swirl. So she's a cinnamon swirl. Got it. This is just inherently flawed game design in yeah. Balancing in Rev is uber whack. Just wait till you see Nyx. What, is she gonna be ultra powerful? You're going to use Benny under any circumstances, right? Technically no, I'm gonna be using his kid, Ignatius. Have at least talked to Benny and Effie. Thank you. I actually would have gone with my unit, but at least that works. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that heads up. Is Tsubaki in this? No, good. Okay, Valora. We got all the kid units? Yes. How many more can we bring? 2 more? Let's bring a Boro and... Kaze. Because why not? Ooh, I get a fire orb. Why is my fire orb not as accurate as the other fire orb? And a ballista. I get a bunch of toys. I thought you loved Benny. I do love Benny, but I'm doing the 2nd gen run. And unfortunately, Benny pairs with Rinka, and I happen to have Rinka already, so that means that they're just going to get paired, and then I won't be able to use Rinka anymore. Which some of the chat is going to be saying hooray for. Thank God Chandler Chan's not here. Okay, now, Fadi, you wanted me to give the hoe to Rinka. Got it. No, you wanted me to give you to Rinka, but you are a very awkward weapon. Hold on, let's do this. Okay, Rinka needs an accurate weapon, which will be Palm Tree. Power weapon, which will be Fadi. A ranged weapon, which will be the Hand Axe. A Reaver weapon, which will be the Dual Club. And then just a normal all-terrain weapon. Or all-around weapon. Or I could just keep it there. No, the Raider Axe gives +3 speed. She's got 19 speed. She's fine. Give you to Arthur. I shall preserve his chiseled jaw. Yeah, sure, why not? I need someone to trade with Arthur and them right away. So, oh my God, they've got no weapons. Okay, everyone should still be okay for weapons and stuff. You've got... Yeah, you're fine. Actually, I won't be using... I should still bring a healer, as in Sakura. Yeah, I'll still bring her. Everyone else has got their weapons. But... Benny needs weapons, so... I need to find some lances that I don't need anymore. Okay, I'll take that. Take that. Oh, nope, didn't mean to take that one. Whoops. Give that back. Okay. Stick sword catcher, and that should be fine for Benny. Who's gonna give it to him? Who doesn't have a lot of... Who has plenty of inventory space is the question. Technically Valora... You know, she won't be able to use the Beast Stone for a bit. Yeah, she might get to C, so I'll keep Beast Rune, but she won't be able to get the rest of it. He doesn't need that one. And now Arthur... Who's going to give Arthur his weapon? Oh. Azura can. Okay, for Arthur and... What else? Well, Arthur's axe. I'll take that. And these two can be in the back so they can be easy trade. Stake of Trooped? Yep, someone had a typo and we just went with it. And before I forget, because I always freaking forget, I hate myself because I just deposited that. There. Because I always forget to equip weapons. I always do. So then I just leave people out there just completely vulnerable. Okay, now I gotta think placement. Do I have any magic users? I don't think I do, actually. This is concerning. Oh, that's right. My only magic user is Orochi, and no. Gunter is still the best unit, and no one can convince me otherwise. No one is trying to. Trust me when I say no one is trying to convince you otherwise. I promise. Frederick over Gunter? Exactly. Wow, Fadi, Jesus. I wasn't even paying attention to what you were saying. Okay, Ballista will need Kuragi. I can't get a Ballista over here. These are just a bunch of mostly Lance users. So I think Rinka is going to be going that way. And this is mostly axe and sword users. So I should send swordies this way. Oh, I've got a couple villagers to visit. Neat. A few. I've got 3. 4. All right. And does this still do the same? Yep, that still does the same. Is there a time limit to this chapter? Nope, route. Okay. Well, if the game says a route, I'll go ahead and route. What do these guys have? Steel axe, sword and lance, sword and lance. So, everything. Fantastic. Well, when life gives you lemons, shove a Kaze at them. This way we'll need lances and pretty much just lances. Actually, I think we're good with this arrangement. Wait, Sairi existed? Oh yeah, she did. I think Sairi was one of the only ways to get, it was like one of 2 ways to get what was Robin's child name? I can't remember at the moment, but there was only a couple units that, like, it was Sairi and someone else with black hair. I think Tharja, that could get, because Cord's supposed to have white hair, and then their child is supposed to have black hair. So Sairi, I think Basilio, if you had a female Robin, and there were a couple others, but those were the only ones who had black hair. Morgan, thank you. Oh, there it is. Okay, so the game just tells you. Alright, well. Oh, why is Kuragi over here? He was supposed to be up by the ballista. He was supposed to be up by the ballista. Can't talk, save my life. Oh my god, I picked the wrong units again. I hate my life so much. I'm restarting. Am I blind? Am I seeing things differently? What is wrong with me? Cherche is Dragon Bay? Yes, she is. Cherche is my bay, and all of you are banned from calling her bay. The first Fire Emblem waifu I ever had. That's better. That's even better. And I really want to get a ranged healing staff onto Elise. There we go. Okay, now Karagi can reach this, right? Steel Axe. How can you reach this? Oh, you can go around. Durr. Anywhere else? No, just these two is actually worth it. Ooh, I can... Nah, I'm not going to attack with the hand axe. Well, these two are pretty much useless in this fight. Or in this map. So, yeah. Who am I going to go for first? Do I go for Benny first? Or do I go for Charlotte first? I think I go for Charlotte first, because it would take Benny longer to reach me. Give me that. Can she use a fire orb? Nope, no, I have no one that can make use of this fire orb. That sucks. I remember when Fire Emblem had tactical arrow nukes, like regular ballistas. Although now that I think about it, the ballistician is actually a pretty decent class. Alright, who has his weapons? Valor... No. No. Who has... Oh, Azura, who's right next to him. There you go, Lewis Nick. Arthur is now equipping you. Or Arthur. However you want to say it. Oh, I forgot I could access the convoy from the map. Oops. My bad. Okay, everyone's equipped. Now it's just a matter of charge. Who has the dual Nagi or dual shuriken? Because they can go this way. Oh, Kaze does. Alright, go that way. You can still reach? Oh, you can... Okay, yeah. There we go. I guess I'll send my unit down the center. Laura can go this way.
What?
Give me my free stuff. Wayne Festival. Oh, right. It's like a more powerful version of Physic. Or a more ranged version. Kana is no! No, Dear Slendy, no. Bad, Dear Slendy. Bad. And they can all go this way. Ow.
How do I look?
Oboro is so good. This might hurt. Ow.
You're not gonna like this.
Oh, she gets the crit? She doesn't even have the killer lance.
I must train harder.
Kana is 8, she is no one's bae. Agreed.
I'm here. I could have done better.
Oh my god, why was he in range?
We can do.
How did I not notice that? Fuck. Reset number 1. How did I not see that? Ah, 8 range is a... Well, here's what we're gonna do. Because I know that people can access the inventory. I forgot that people could access the inventory, so now they can do it again. And no one has to keep their inventory full just to give it to someone else. Please equip me. Let me check. Dear Slendy, you are on Kagero. So yeah, let me trade you over then. There you go. Alright, we're going to do everything the exact same way, except Cordelia is going to be right next to Kiragi, so that way this paladin won't have range. And I missed. Does she have more skill than these guys? She does. Is the stick of truth more powerful? Technically, yes. There. Now this guy can't reach. Free stuff. And finally, give me my stuff. I've got a +1 broom. I'm absolutely equipping that. I want to see what it looks like when you're attacking with a broom. That's awesome. And from here, I think we'll be good. It's a definite boon to the series. Oh, okay, I think I lost track of the conversation. Totally forgot about Phoenix mode. We don't talk about Phoenix mode. Why does Effie attack with her shield? Because why not? Wouldn't you want to bash someone with your shield if you were fighting them? Forgot to switch these two around. These guys, I mean, that need my unit if they don't have a healer, which they technically do not, so... I like casual mode. Permadeath is really lame.
Let's go.
You scrub.
You shouldn't have done that.
And boom. Just as it should be.
I believe in you.
Iron Sword, 0 damage. You should be ashamed of yourself. Being beaten down by Rinko with a carp streamer.
Totally got this.
On it. Victory is ours.
But, okay, permadeath is like the classic Fire Emblem thing. How can you say you don't like it? It's the classic and only way to play Fire Emblem. Oh yeah, I forgot Beast Stones were effective against, well, Cavaliers. Is the Beast Stone really the only thing I can use? Can anyone weaken that guy? Nope. No one's in range. Range is not acquired. Range is not acquired, people. Oh, Parry's Lance. Got it. I would include a sprites option along with the 3D models for FE Switch. That would be kind of neat. Idea, middle option between casual and classic. What? Do you just choose who you want to bring back? Is that... If that's the case, I don't know, bring back a revival staff? Hey, Kieran Din, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day. Duncan sent us? Ah, Duncan. Hey, Ryan Conchi, welcome to the stream. Potato the Beautiful, welcome to the stream. Ah, Duncan. I honestly didn't think he'd get my message, but I'm glad he did. Duncan raid? Ah, thanks, guys. Thank you. Welcome, all the people from Duncan's stream. Welcome. Noah Rebert. Noah? Yeah, Noah Rebert, welcome to the stream. Hope you're all having a great day so far. Yeah, Nick, there's people everywhere now. GF, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Phoenix Dragon, welcome to the stream. Duncan, God, you sexy, sexy man, you. Thank you, man. Thank you. That's all I can keep saying. Just really thank you. Okay, so for people who are just joining from Duncan's stream, right now I'm streaming to try and raise funds to go to my grandma's funeral in Pennsylvania. Right now, I just started streaming, so we're not anywhere on the stream goal yet, but I plan on streaming as long as I have to try and reach that goal. Cause oh Jesus! Holy shit! Nostalgia's great. 50. Thank you. Thank you, man. Holy shit. Now that someone's donated, I feel that this is a great time to say anyone who donates gets a signed copy of their choice of either a Bouffalant Pokemon DCG card or an Afro Man Yu-Gi-Oh card. Just because I have an afro and I love giving people stuff. So, but yeah, thank you so much. And just like that, we're an eighth of the way there. I wish I could donate money, but I can't. Don't worry about it, Symbolic Wolf. You never feel guilty about not being able to donate money. The thought alone is enough. Just if maybe you could share it on Twitter or Discord, whatever your social media is. If you could share it there, that'd be really appreciated. Oh dang, the Scott Pilgrim. Yeah, I saw that one. I thought it was cool. I actually wanted to do like a Vash the Stampede alert where it's like if anyone knows what I'm talking about, it's the part where like they cut in between commercials, that sound bit that plays. I really like that one. Wow, no, that is By any chance, is your grandma's name Betty? Because maybe we're related. I just posted your stream and must... Aw, thank you. Thank you, Aaron Mortieri. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I really, really do. Wow, these... Oh! Nick! Nick, what are you doing to me? Holy shit, Nick! What did you just do? What did you just do, Nick? Oh my god! Oh my god! Thank you so much! Oh my god! Thank you! Ah. Ah. And... Oh my god. I think I haven't exactly explained the goals, but the travel fare is $400, which is the goal right now and that's with my family pitching in. If we get to 700, I would be able to pay for my own fare without having to ask anyone for help, and the total trip 800 would take care of all the amenities like gas and food. But no, the stream is not almost over. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going for as long as we can. Aw, Momo, thank you. Oh, thank you, Momo. Yeah, Momo. If for everyone who donates, I'm going to sign their choice of a Yu-Gi-Oh! Afro Man card or Karate Man. Like, I don't know how, you'll have to Google the Karate Man for Yu-Gi-Oh! Or a TCG Buffon card, and I'll be signing that and sending that to them. Ah! Ah! What are you doing? What are you people doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my god! Oh my god! Thank you guys. Oh. I don't... NDS. Nostalgia is great. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't thank you guys enough. Oh my god. No, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry yet. I'm not gonna cry yet. It's tears of joy, but I'm not gonna cry yet. I can... Hold on, I'm gonna go on my phone right now and book the flight. I'm doing this live. I'm gonna do this now. I'm gonna book the flight. I know, Dare Slendy. I know Tears of Joy are okay. Invid 2K, thank you. Frame is important. Go be with them. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much. I will be sending, since this is all on like Twitch, I will be messaging all of you on Twitch, and I am absolutely going to be sending you those TCG cards. Oh my god. Okay. And... and there we go. It's done. I'll put a screenshot for you guys. Hold on, let me just show you the ad. Monitor capture. Oops, not monitor capture. No, that will destroy the stream. Add window capture. Here it is. So this will get me to my sister's house, which is actually the cheapest flight I could get to my sister's house, and then we're going to be driving all the way to Pennsylvania. Here it is. Of course, there's also a return flight in there, but I didn't want to like show all the information. There it is, guys. There it is. You really hope that's not United? No, 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 it's Delta. It's Delta. Don't worry about it. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's keep going with the stream. I need to... One second, I'm gonna grab my water. Holy shit. What are you gonna do with the money that's left? That's gonna be going towards gas and amenities. And if we actually get to like, if I actually get to like 800, then I'm going to pay my mom and sister back the money that they lent me for me to be able to do this trip. No break, no break. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going just like this. God, you guys are so amazing. I'm so glad. Like, Duncan, thank you for getting the word out. Thank everyone for watching, for making this possible. Like, I know there's more goals we can do, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm gonna be able to go to my grandma's funeral. Oh my god. Yeah, you broke. Yeah, you guys broke me. All right, I can't think straight right now. I'm trying to keep the snot out of my nose. You know, I'm actually gonna say, I don't usually do stuff like this, but Nostalgia's great. Nick, Infinite, Momo, NDS, Invid. If you guys want to join the stream for like 5 minutes, I would happily welcome you. In fact, I'm gonna put a link for my Discord, and I will welcome you with open arms into this stream call. I wish I had the invite links. Where's the invite? I'll just make a new one. There's a new one. If you guys want to join the Discord, if you guys want to join the stream, please, by all means. Damn it, I keep closing my Discord. Stop closing Discord. There we go. That's what I wanted. Just join the general chat and I'll move you over, because I have the voice recording chat locked. Oh my god. Invid, thank you.
Hey, brother.
Thank you so much, man.
I'm glad we could help.
Yeah, it really does. I didn't know what I was going to do.
We've all been there, bro.
Yeah. Hey, NDS, thank you. Thank you, really.
You're welcome.
I mean, like, I honestly didn't know how I was... For a solid week now, I wasn't sure how I was going to do this. And then I remembered, like, I think a year or two ago, I did something similar. And I was just like, there's always this negative stigma in my head about not wanting to ask for money because it just doesn't feel right to me. But once you realize that there are people out there that genuinely care about situations and are naturally giving like you guys, it just blows my mind. It really does. And I've
been there. I was only fortunate enough to be young when it happened, so I never had to deal with the money issue.
Yeah, I know. I actually know I know exactly what you mean there. Because when I was in high school, my dad passed away, and thankfully he left us enough money to take care of the travel expenses and stuff. Because he knew that something like this would happen because he was born in Pennsylvania. Again, this is my paternal grandmother. So same kind of deal, but in this case she couldn't really, her being my grandmother, she couldn't really like leave money for everyone to come in the family to come to her funeral. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And flying's expensive no matter where you're going.
Hey Momo, thank you so much.
You're welcome. I understand that pain because I lost my grandma 2 years ago.
What is it about people in their 20s that start losing grandparents?
I know.
It's not fair.
I didn't even know my mother's father at all. He died in the 80s before I was even born.
That's like my dad's dad. I didn't know him at all either. He died watching a Browns football game.
He died watching a football game?
Yeah.
I'm sorry this sounds insensitive, but how does that work?
It's funny. He had a heart attack. He'd gone in the hospital like 2 weeks before that and had surgery. And then he was sitting and watching a Cleveland Browns versus Bengals game, like the least exciting game you could ever watch. And he just had a heart attack and died.
Oh.
Man.
I think you got a little too excited about the game.
Apparently.
Oh, who was that? Tech Game? Oh my god, Tech Gamer! Why do people give me large amounts?
Because people want to see you be able to spend time with your family.
I know, but it's like, I'd be happy with just like 5 or 10, but you people are giving me like 70 and 50 and 100. It's too much.
Basically, my dad, I do work for him, for his company, because he's always busy doing other stuff that he never has time to do his monthly reports on stuff. So he pays me like $50 a month, and basically he never pays me. So it's like, I could just cash in credit and spend it. And I decided to do it this time.
Thank
Honestly,
you.
I have nothing to spend it on, and I'd rather do it for something that matters.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And Tech Gamer, again, thank you too. Again, any of these people who joined, who donated, I welcome you in my stream. There's my Discord link. I welcome you guys to join the call.
I mean, anybody in the TCG community. I definitely am about to post you in the Pokemon Evolutionaries Discord. Because I forgot I was in there.
The Pokemon Evolution. Oh, right, from Duncan's thing.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
Anybody in the TCG community, if you do TCG, they all come out to support each other so much.
Well, the thing about me giving the TCG to everyone, it's not so much. It's like I wanted to give people something that I really liked, and I really like the Afro Man card from Yu-Gi-Oh and Boufflant, and solely because I feel like I share their froze.
Yeah.
I mean, if actually, you know what? Tell me a bit more about Pokemon TCG, because it's been a long time since I've actually played the game myself.
Part of it.
And I lost the chapter. Ah. Whoops.
I mean, what part are you talking about? Like the new cards? Are you talking about?
Yeah, because back when I played TCG, it was all like Bulbasaur Leech Seeding for 20 damage,
Oh, now
and
it's much more
and
complex.
40 HP rookies.
Oh my god, it's so much more complex. Depending on what type of deck you want to build, like one of the most popular ones out of rotation, main rotation, standard, and expanded is Night March, which is Joltik, Phantom, and I think Litwick. And it's
I'm sorry, Joltik?
yeah. Oh my god, this Joltik is freaking deadly.
Not Galvantula, Joltik?
Joltik, because it has the ability Night March, which for every, I think it's trainer card or Pokemon card in general you have in your discard pile, it powers up the attack. So at some points in time, if you have the deck built correctly, it can be hitting anywhere from 140 to 160.
I'm sorry, what?
I hated running into those decks, especially online.
That
Like,
is
I used to
beyond...
get so mad.
That is like beyond comprehension for me, because the most damage I see is like a Fire Spin from a Charizard. That's the most I've ever seen in my life. And you're saying 160 for as a normal damage for that deck?
Yeah,
What even lives that?
not much.
I can't even find my good Pokemon cards from back in the 90s. I think I
Oh,
lost them.
I have them all in a binder.
Yeah, I had a
mine's
binder
in
somewhere,
binders
but
and
I think my
boxes.
mom found it and threw it away, I suspect. She does
Oh.
that.
Like, today I was doing some openings before I jumped online. I pulled another full art shaman.
A Shaman?
Jesus, is that your
Yeah.
third or fourth one?
Second full art, six shaman altogether, because I pulled another one the other day too. So I have 2 regular arts in my binder, 2 full arts in my binder. I sold 2 already. I traded 1 away. Yeah. But I
So if you're
also
really
pulled-
interested in that, in the TCG stuff, I
Oh,
would
yeah.
recommend the TCGO, free to download, free to play. They give you a couple little starter decks. You mess around, kind of see if you know.
I think that
like
if
it.
I tried to do that, I would end up hating myself. Just
spending
because
hours
that,
on it.
yeah, I would probably get addicted.
Oh, I mean, it's fun to play, especially like when you build decks. Like my favorite deck, I actually have built in real life and online, and it's a fairy grass deck that focuses on Trevenant, Togetic, and Lurantis. Because as soon as I get a Togetic out, it allows me, one of the attacks allows me to attach energy to whatever card I have on the bench. So it quickly
From your
allows me
deck
to
or from your
attack you.
hand?
From the deck.
Ooh,
Yeah.
good card.
Nice. It's a really nice card. And then Trevenant, it's Trevenant EX. And since I have my binder open, I can actually look at the card, tell you exactly what the damage is. Trevenant EX has Wood Blast, and it's just for 3 energies, and it's 20 more damage for
What are
every
EX
leaf
cards?
energy attached. So EX are extremely rare cards. The formula for every pack, every set, is 1 in 4 normally. You'll pull either an EX, a holo, or a full art. That's before Sun and Moon. Now, after Sun and Moon came out, it's still 1 in 4 normally, but Guardians Rising looks like 1 in 3,
Mm-hmm.
where you pull either a holo, a GX, which is the same as an EX, full art, or rainbow rare. So, with that in mind, the full arts are the same as the regular EXs in the set. Same thing with the rainbow rares, but the holos aren't going to be your EXs normally. Occasionally they'll do it in a set like that, but like the ones that recently have come out, at least for Guardians Rising, let me find my book, because I've opened Elite Trainer boxes, so I know exactly what's in the set. Like the 2 that have come out, of course, are Starter Lines or GXs in the first Sun and Moon base. But in Guardians Rising, they finally got a rainbow rare, and their full art is actually a separate box. But the GXs that you have in the set right now are Turtonator, Alolan Ninetales, Wishy-Washy, Vikavolt, Tapu Koko, Toxapeck, Tapu Lele, Lycanroc, Metagross, Sylveon, Kommo-o, and Drampa, with your full art supporters being Hal, Hong, his grandson Mallow, and then you have your rainbow rares, which is Decidueye GX, Incineroar, Turtonator.
Are
Kramer-
supporters like trainer cards?
Yeah, trainer cards.
Oh, okay.
Alolan Ninetales, Wishy-Washy, Vikavolt, Tapu Koko, Toxapex, Tapu Lele, Lycanroc GX, Metagross, Sylveon, Kommo-o, and Drampa. And then you have your secret rares, which are like the extreme rarity of the set,
Right.
which I've yet to pull one of them from Guardians Rising. But is Aqua Patch, Enhance Hammer, Field Blower, Max Potion, Rare Candy, Double Colorless Energy, Basic Leaf Energy, Basic Lightning Energy, and Basic Fighting Energy.
Wait, did you say Rainbow Rare would be a Leaf Energy?
No, a secret rare is a Leaf Energy.
Why?
I don't even know. They did it in Sun and Moon Base 2 where some of the energy cards were like secret rares, which makes them a lot of money. Like, Double Colorless Secret Rare is going for what I've seen online about $70.
Well, I can understand double colorless because there's utility in that, but why? What? For just a basic energy card to be what?
Yeah.
That
Absolutely crazy.
yeah, it is. It's like
I'll
in
take
Magic.
a picture of them in the booklet. Like, oh my god, they are super duper rare. Like, these are the cards that everybody's looking for.
Do they at least look pretty, or do they just look hollow
Oh
foil?
yeah, they look gorgeous. Oh my god, no, the secret rares of sets are amazing.
So they're not just. So they're like. There's like something good about it. There's different art,
Yeah.
special art. It's not just oh hey secret rare, put an put a foil, what's the word, coating over it and you're
No.
done.
No, the order of it's gonna be gold. It's gonna be a different artwork, at least for like the energies. It makes them glow a little bit more, and it's textured too.
I just didn't they like release all the old Gen 1 cards, like a new release of them from like the 90s?
Yeah, evolutions.
Yeah, I kind of got upset. I didn't know why I felt upset because I felt like I don't know. It feels weird when they re-release old stuff to me.
Like, hold on, let me grab.
Well,
I'll show-
was it old with a new twist, or was it just old?
It's all with a new twist, at least for the EXs. Like, I'm
Yeah.
pulling out some of my evolutions EXs, and I'll show you. I do like them, but yeah, you're right. It is kind of weird because they didn't even make Mewtwo a hollow in the set because he got the EX. And I kind of thought that was kind of a little bit of a cop-out in their opinion, in their way of doing it, because I'm sorry, I feel like Mewtwo should have been a hollow in the set.
Yeah.
But
I don't
they
see
made
why it
him-
wouldn't, right? Well, actually, no, because there were like 3 different Mewtwo's back in the day, right?
Yeah, except they did base. They did a reprint of base.
Okay.
Like, those are the EXs from Evolutions.
I just know I had my Charizard and it felt special. Now I don't know why it just doesn't feel like it's special anymore because they re-released it.
Well, the re-release doesn't affect the value. If you
I know.
have
I
Charizard.
yeah. I just don't like when they re-release stuff. I feel I don't know.
Yeah, I know how you feel when they
It's like,
release.
it doesn't make my card any less worse or whatever. It's just I don't know. I honestly I haven't played Pokemon trading cards in so long. I switched to Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day because I wasn't a smart enough kid to understand how to play Pokemon. I understood Yu-Gi-Oh a lot easier.
That's
Yeah.
actually that's exactly what that's exactly what my deal was. I had it was for my deal was Yu-Gi-Oh, and I when like Pot of Duality was first released, it was like super
Yeah.
rare. I got one. I got a secret rare from a pack pull. And then when they just re-release it later, it's like, oh, now it's not as special because now everyone has one.
I just got mad at that too because I had a deck somewhere and I think somehow it ended up my parents' pantry, and my mom for whatever reason just puts random shit in there. Then every 6 months she moves it out, and then I lost that deck.
That
It had 3
sucks.
Buster Bladers.
Ooh,
That was my
Oh.
favorite card growing up.
I think that was a lot of kids' favorite cards. I mean, I also collect Yu-Gi-Oh, but I haven't done that in a while because I have a lot of
Yeah.
the original cards, and I'm like, yeah, I don't really feel like
I
learning how
mostly
to
just
play it.
collected the cards, to be honest. I didn't really play like competitively or anything. I just played for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was the opposite. I never really collected unless it was something I really needed. I more played competitively, and Magic was my deal. I mean, I had a Yu-Gi-Oh deck, I had a Pokemon deck back in the day, but it's been so long since I played.
Yeah, I think
last time.
my older brother tried to get into Magic. I don't know. We had like those old red and blue starter decks from like 10 or 15 years ago, but I don't even know where those got off to.
Terrible
Yeah,
Titan. That's actually correct. I did play Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day. I think it was. I'm a 10-year veteran, but I stopped once Ixies came out, or I slowed down immensely. I didn't stop completely, but I didn't really play much of Ixies.
I mean, Pendulum Guardian's what threw me off, because my students play Yu-Gi-Oh! And they're like trying to explain it to me, and they're talking about pendulums, and I'm like, nope.
Yeah, I stopped after Pendulums too.
I'm like, this is not Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore. This is a.
This is not my
horrible-
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
No, I think I stopped playing a little further back than that. The last deck I ever built was a gadgets deck. You remember the green gadget, yellow gadget, red gadget,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
and the batteries. That was it. That was a while ago. I mean,
Oh, batteries were so annoying at one point. There was like no one who ran. There wasn't anyone who didn't run it. There we go.
This
Yeah.
might be a little off topic or random, but has anyone been following hockey lately?
No, but go ahead, tell us. We're up for randomness.
Yeah. Well, I'm just happy because my team is the Dallas Stars, and we finally solved our goaltending situation by acquiring and then signing Ben Bishop, who was the top free agent goalie in this year's pool.
Congrats? Question mark. I don't know if that's good.
Yeah, that's actually really good. Because
Yeah.
they've
He's
had a
really-
lot of goals.
Our goal, yeah, I mean, even when we won the division like a year and a half ago or whatever, our goaltending was bad. But the weird thing about it was even worse than that. When we just had our main or our starter from like the last couple of years, we only won 2 games with our backup goaltenders, and we had like 5 of them. So that's why we went to like this 1A, 1B situation where they kind of split the duties. We won 50 games, but we got destroyed by the Blues in the playoffs, a physical team.
But hey, at least you're not a Chicago Cubs fan.
I'm just interested in what's going to happen to Chicago because
Oh my god.
Bowman was not
Like,
happy. And I when I heard changes, it kind of scared me because I'm like, is he going to totally change like the dynamics of the Central? Because I'd rather have them in the playoffs than like the Jets or anything like that.
I know, but the whole thing is I've been a Chicago fan my whole life. My dad's from Chicago. I've learned to accept that Chicago will do great for one season, and then the next 4 seasons they suck.
Why is
Yeah.
that?
Because they don't know what to do when managing teams. Like, I swear they are.
Their cap space is just horrendous every year. They
Yeah.
just always go over the cap space, so they've traded away like I
Some
think
of their best players.
top players just to stay under the cap.
Because they don't know how to manage money at all. The front desk is horrible for Blackhawks.
I wonder if some of your fans are secretly hoping they take some of your overpriced players away in the expansion draft. That is Las Vegas.
I'm hoping, because oh my god, I don't understand why they've kept these guys for so long, because they're not very good. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but it's like being a Bears fan. I watch the Bears every year, and I'm like, oh my god, you guys are gonna get to the Super Bowl. No, they're not, because they make horrible decisions on who they keep and who they cut.
You want to hear something funny about the GM of the Bears? He's an alumni from my high school. I always found that to be the weirdest, randomest thing about the team.
I guess he has to pay failed math.
Yeah. My high school is weird actually because it's basically Flower Mound, Texas. It was kind of the only high school around there until like 15 something years ago when they built another one. But it's weird because like Texas education is just trash pretty much.
Why is that?
Yeah.
Try living in Florida.
Oh, I imagine it's worse because every time I hear something weird about, like anything weird in the news, it always seems to be someone from Florida.
Here's the
I don't
whole thing
want-
about education coming from a teacher's perspective is our hands are tied a lot of times, because the Department of Education will come down and say, oh, you can teach this, but you can't teach that. Like, for Florida, I teach history.
I've actually heard that's a huge. I've heard that was a big problem in
Oh, God.
like elementary schools.
Oh, it's not elementary schools anymore. I teach in the only county in the world that banned Shakespeare because
What?
it causes yeah. But up until about 5 years ago, history teachers could not teach slavery because it caused quote unquote white guilt in students. So that was changed about 6 years ago. But the Department of Education can come in at any time and change it again, saying, oh, you can't teach slavery. We can't also talk about anything that makes the United States look bad if you're teaching U.S. history. That's frowned upon.
Wait, doesn't that mean that there's no standard teaching method then?
We have state standards, but they're ridiculously stupid.
Oh, but different than federal standards, right?
No, there's no federal standards.
There's
State
none?
standards are there. No.
Wait, there's no federal... That means there's no federal aid?
There is federal aid, but how education works is state by state determines what the standards are, and everybody has to take state standard tests to prove to the national.
I did the standardized testing for
Yeah.
state standardized testing. I get that.
But we have to prove then that they've reached a certain goal to get the federal funding. But the problem is nobody in the federal government will step in and say, okay, every state has to teach this at this level. Like for Florida, for high school at least, your 8th grade or 9th grade year, you take world.
I'm
Your
sorry to
10th
interrupt
grade
you,
year-
Momo. 1 second. Chandler
okay.
Chan, PayPal is the only thing I can use. So I don't know how it works with Twitch Labs if that's technically PayPal, but I know that they process the payment through PayPal. So
Yeah.
I don't know how to answer your question, but I hope that answered it somewhat. All right, go on. Sorry about that.
Really quick, before
fine.
you guys continue with the conversation, Bulky, I have to go. I'm gonna start driving now, and I'm gonna cause all sorts of
Yeah, don't drive and
background
talk.
noise for your stream, and I don't want to ruin your stream with a bunch of white noise. So it was a pleasure speaking with you. I'm glad
Thank
I
you
was
for
able
your
to help, even though it was very little. And I hope you have a safe flight. And my condolences, good sir.
Thank you.
Take care.
You too.
I am bid. So in Florida, 9th grade year you take world history. 10th grade year you can choose to either take AP Euro or take a year off history. 11th grade year you take US, but if you're not taking AP or dual enrolled, it's from 1864, so post-Civil War to modern. And then for 12th grade you take government and economics back to back because they're half-year courses.
Okay,
So-
that sounds like what I did.
So what ends up happening though is if you're a teacher in Florida, say I'm teaching at a normal high school, I teach at middle school now, for this reason alone. If I'm teaching, say, 11th grade U.S. history, I probably would have 2 classes of honors, 2 classes of dual enrolled, and 2 classes of AP, unless I drop one of the honors regular classes, so that'd give me a planning period. So I'm teaching 6 different types of U.S. history, or 4 different types of U.S. history on 4 different levels. So I have to have 4 different lesson plans because none of my lesson plans can be the same.
My brain hurts.
Exactly. Because the state's like, you can't copy and paste. No. You have to make up the lesson plan all over again. And I'm like, I'm teaching the same thing, just at different levels.
That's the worst.
That
That-
doesn't sound like... That sounds like making it hard to teach. Why would you make it hard to teach?
Try. The certificate is
states are
even
evil.
worse. The certificate in Florida is even worse because you have to pay $600 to take 3 exams. I've passed all 3 exams. You have to then apply to get the certificate, which is another $75. Spend another $1,500 on taking coursework if you don't have a bachelor's in education. Then you have to send off all your transcripts. So that's like another $200. And then you have to pay another $175 plus $75 for processing.
That doesn't sound good at all.
Hopefully
No.
they're gonna change that. I mentioned this before to Momo, but apparently somebody, like, I don't know if it's like the bureaucracy or if it's inherently Trump, but they're trying to change licensings and shit, like certifications and whatnot from the state.
Exactly. That's what they need to do, because what happened was up until about 5 years ago, there was national certification for teachers. And all it was you had somebody come into your classroom, they watched you teach, you submitted your lesson plans, you submitted a written report, and yeah, it cost $5,000, but you got certified pretty quickly. You didn't have to take any tests, you didn't have to prove anything. You just had to prove that you're a competent teacher. You were recorded for about 6 months. They'd review it and then give you your license. But now states like Florida, Alabama, and Georgia, or not Georgia, Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, and Texas, I think, are the big ones that don't want that certification anymore. They want state certification.
But wouldn't that take longer?
Yeah,
But
and
it
that's why there's a teacher
Probably
shortage.
makes money. in
Yeah,
some way.
exactly.
And they're trying to. It's not even just that, but they're trying to do a lot of it away because, honestly, there's so much. There's like they were saying there was like over like 1,000 like licenses that really are unnecessary because they're because they're not really life threatening. They're not like an electrician or things like that where you need to do it right or somebody might get hurt. Like it's not a safety issue.
If you don't teach someone right, they won't get hurt?
Depends on what class you're teaching, because I have some very special students. Let's go with the fact that I convinced my students that there was Nazis on the moon by showing them the trailer for Iron Skies, and they all wrote an essay for me on it.
What?
That's hilarious.
Why would you do that to them? Also, great job.
Because I wanted to prove a point that you don't trust everything you read on the internet. About a month ago, I had a student come up to me who was like, "Oh my gosh, I just saw a documentary that Jewish people are descend from lizard people," and I'm like,
"What?
You were watching Ancient Aliens, weren't you?" And she's like, "Yeah, that's so fascinating to me." And I'm like, oh, God, how do I explain to this child that it's not even true?
How about you just say, "Hey, it's not even true"?
Oh, she did not. Believe me, she argued with me for like a half an hour about how true it was. Because it was on the history.
Why would you argue with the teacher?
Because I teach
kids,
very special
like,
snowflakes.
Those kids basically make everybody ever, had classmates with in high school and just sound like Einstein. We weren't even that stupid.
I literally go on Duncan's Discord and I'm like, "Hey guys, I'm doing special snowflake stories," and I have like 30 people join me just to listen and laugh. Because I have some very special moments with students. Like, I had to tell students that England, the UK, and Great Britain are all the same place. They thought it was 3 different places.
I'm going to have to watch out for those posts.
I've also had students that believe that World War I and World War II happened in the 1920s. France was an enemy during World War II. That was another one I had to explain. Netherlands, I had a student misspell it, and they spelled it as the Nederlands. Ottoman Empire.
I'm sorry. Netherlands!
I have a go-goat named Nederlands, too. It's great, because
my god! That's fantastic!
I'm like pulling out my hair by the end of the week, like, oh my god, you guys cannot be saying this, like, no.
That is amazing. That is pure gold.
Oh, and I'm dyslexic, that makes it the worst part, because I see the spelling mistakes and I'm like, that's not right. But I had a group of students who kept spelling Ottoman Empire wrong.
What the fuck?
They kept spelling it A-U-T-T-O-M-A-N.
I'm sorry. Oh my god, 4% crit.
Oh, nice.
No, on me.
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
That shit like that happens in games reminds me of when I've been watching like Nuzlocke. I think it was Patters.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the one where he got guillotined like with all his Pokemon had Eviolite on it, and I think it might have been his randomizer son Nuzlocke. I was just like, that's gotta be the worst thing to happen to you.
Yeah.
That's why I can't do Nuzlocke. I'm just like, I can't deal with shit like that at all, because when I even first played Sun and Moon for the first time, I was upset because I'm not used to being outsped every damn battle. And so now I'm having to thinking, oh wait, I'm gonna take a hit here, so I have to make sure I do enough damage to, or I'm just gonna be stuck cheesing it.
Yeah, I get what you mean. That's actually something I struggle with in Nuzlocke, because I have to think so much just so I don't lose anyone. So I'm split between talking and thinking, and more often than not, I end up just being silent for a full minute. I'm like, oh crap, I'm not talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't do Nuzlocke. I mean, I've been playing Uranium on stream, but That's not gonna be a Nuzlocke. That game is way too hard to be a Nuzlocke.
Which game?
Uranium, Pokemon Uranium.
Oh, the hack?
Yeah, I love it.
I actually haven't played it.
Oh my god, it's so much fun. I'm so sad that they got the DMCAA, but apparently somebody's continuing it on.
I heard that not only did they get a DMCA, but Nintendo was trying to hit them with an NDA as well.
Yeah, I think they got hit with both.
Which is kind of like, you're already screwing us over. Why wouldn't we talk about it?
I just don't understand why they think that game was a threat to their money.
I don't either, but I actually have to go. I have a party to go to tonight. And
Okay.
I'm so sorry for your loss, but it was great talking to you.
No, it's okay. But thank you so much,
You're
Momo.
welcome. Have a wonderful night.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah,
Alright, it's just us, NDS.
yep. It's
Alright,
ND.
so
Oh, my thing was actually ND88. There was no S in there. But yeah. So you just call me ND.
Okay. Alright, so what games have you
Yeah.
played recently?
I've been playing Breath of the Wild. I got my Master Sword. That was the worst grind I've ever had to do.
I heard that
Because-
I heard that in that game, everything, including the Master Sword, is breakable.
The Master Sword isn't breakable. It just has to recharge.
Okay, so it's like the
So
opposite
you,
of
don't,
break.
you never
You
lose
build it up.
You just have to wait for it to recharge, basically.
So instead of waiting, you build it up, then you can use it.
Yeah, well, no, it's basically for whenever you get it, it has like a durability still, but once the durability runs out, it just kind of it just recharges 10 minutes.
Oh. Okay, got it.
So you don't really have to charge it up. It's just like normal durability. So basically, it's their way of just keeping it in your inventory.
Yeah.
Because
Okay, I
I
get
think
it now.
I think actually the Hylian shield's in the game. I don't know how to get it, but I still think that can actually break, and I think you have to like do something to get it again. It's not like the same thing.
My roommate was playing that, and I think he got the Hylian Shield in Ganon's lair.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not sure about the details, but yeah.
Apparently, according to the Austin John plays. Have you heard of him
Mm-mm.
on YouTube? Apparently something he saw. He found out a way to get like an infinite duplication of weapons and shields. I was looking at the thing, and I'm like, I don't understand why anyone would bother to do this, even
The
though it
duplication?
sounds awesome. Yeah, it's an insanely complicated thing. The concept to do it is easy, but to get to the point to do it, like the steps are hard.
So then why? Oh well, is it like more time than it would take to actually just go out and get another one?
I don't know, but it works for literally any weapon and any shield except for the Master Sword.
Oh, okay.
Basically, what it does, basically what you do is you get enough arrows from a certain spot in the game, like moblins, to shoot enough, and they basically overload like the area with that, so the weapons can't actually load properly. So when you pick up a weapon, it actually registers as the weapon you dropped instead of a different weapon.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, you need a lot of stuff to do it because it's kind of complicated in that you have to make the moblins in this area and the Gerudo Desert. They have to drop their weapons, but they have to be in a certain enough area, like a certain position to actually do that. And you need a Thunderblade to do it. Electricity. And then they basically have to drop all these bows, like 10 like 3-shot or 5-shot bows, to like spam the area. And they have to pit, basically it relies on enough AI being smart enough to do what you want it to do.
But so there's not really a whole lot of control on your part. You can you can set up the scene.
Yeah,
you can set up the scene, but you can't really make it do what you want.
Yeah, and you don't want to die when you're doing this because that would be the worst. You have to start all over again.
Right.
Basically what happens is once the arrows get knocked around, your character doesn't load. Like if you go like the start menu, Link's just his head basically. It's weird
Right.
because there's nothing loading. But what you do is you take the weapon that you actually want to duplicate, and then once, because your guy's ahead, once you switch weapons, it won't actually load that weapon. So it'll still think that first weapon you had when you started the setup is the weapon you had, basically, or even shield in this case. So basically you switch, and then what happens is in the world, it's still as the initial weapons you had because your weapons didn't load, you know?
Yeah.
And so they shoot you with like thunder arrows, and you drop them, you just pick them up, and you duplicate. Because I don't know why that part happens, but that's how it works. It basically registers them as the weapons you had.
Maybe it's an overflow error.
It's basically what it is. It's basically the game can't load what your weapon actually was, so it just goes to the last weapon used. And when you drop that, it instead of picking up those weapons, you pick up the one you duplicated. And it basically works in the latest save or the latest software update. But I imagine that would actually be a bigger problem if they just left that in there.
Yeah.
Because that could happen. Like, that's basically just overloading your game, textures. And
Yeah.
so, what happens if that happens in the game? It might break the game, where you're replaying. But apparently it's weird. It does not work for the Master Sword because I don't think you can even drop it. That's also the weird thing. It's the only metal weapon in the game that isn't affected by lightning, I think.
The Master Sword?
Because you can't actually drop it.
Oh, because lightning makes you drop the weapon, right?
Yeah. It's weird.
Well, in that case, it would actually kind of make sense. So,
Yeah.
During a lightning storm, if you just didn't want to get hit, you just have your Master Sword out. And that way you're still not unarmed.
Well, the lightning in, like, I guess the overworld, as weather, I think it can one-shot you. So,
Ugh.
yeah, it happened to me once because I wasn't paying attention.
I think I actually saw... Didn't Duncan put up a video, highlight video?
Yeah, somebody used one of the boomerangs, the metal boomerangs, to one of Lysol's to hit a guardian or not a guardian, some boss or mini boss.
Yeah.
It's funny. I was actually
really
afraid
cool.
of those mini bosses at first, but then I'm like fighting them, and I'm like, the only ones I think I'd be afraid of are probably the Lionels because they're like beasts. But like, actually, it's funny. I wanted to. There's a boss. There's a mini boss that's like a stone guy, but there's like a fire version of him in Death Mountain, and it's the most annoying one because you take fire damage when you try to climb him to hit his rock. But yeah. But
So wait, is he at the top of the mountain, or is he just walking
he's
around?
at the bottom. He basically mini bosses like this. They're like, I don't know what they actually call them. I just call them mini bosses because they have like a boss gauge, health gauge, but they're not like story related. They're just like monsters basically.
Roaming bosses? Would that be another way?
They're
to
not
put
really
it?
roaming. They're just in a set location, I think.
Hmm.
I don't even know if they respawn either. So, because during a blood moon, the moblins and Lysols and Boko goblins can respawn. So, that's with that duplication glitch. That's the one big issue is if you kill the spot where you're at, you gotta wait for a blood moon for them to respawn to do it. So
What's a
that's
blood moon?
A blood moon is basically where all the monsters respawn. It's like them refreshing the game because it's open world.
Oh, so they don't naturally respawn. You have to wait until this event.
It's like Skyrim, except Skyrim's like fucking weak or something like that. It was ridiculous. That's ridiculous about Skyrim, and which I play a lot too. Not really recently, but basically areas don't respawn as fast as you want them to. So it's almost like modding is necessary to me.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not really even a mod. It's a game setting. It's some of the games like Fallout too, but that's basically I like playing open world games. I don't even know why. I remember seeing something. I don't know if it was a story or an article, but it reminds me. It just makes me laugh. People saying there's like some expert saying that within like 2020 or even less than that, like single player games are going to be done. I'm like thinking games like Skyrim. No way. those games are too popular to ever die.
And Fire Emblem.
That too.
What? No,
Especially-
no, there isn't a multiplayer. I thought there was multiplayer, but no, there's not.
Yeah. Well, just purely single player games is what I meant. Like Skyrim, Fallout, or just even basic games. But especially the concept of open world will probably where that will change, if anything. I think open world is especially going to be a popular concept for years to come. Because people like that, you know.
As evident by Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Although
can't
I don't know if people will attribute that to it being a Zelda franchise or attribute that to it being a open world.
Yeah.
Either way, it's a success, but people
Yeah.
will still argue.
The only downside I find to the Zelda game is how I feel like I don't even know. It almost seems like intelligent DLC to make it if they're gonna do it, but add a place where you can repair the durability on your weapons, and shields, and bows for like money in the game for rupees. That seems like something that I think a lot of people would pay for because it's way
As
easier.
DLC.
Yeah, way easier to deal with that than having to go find that perfect weapon that you found again.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't even know why that's not even a thing. I don't think I still don't mind the concept. I understand why they did the concept of the weapons breaking, but I was surprised that there was no way to like repair your weapons even.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe they just had DLC. Maybe if the repair DLC, or maybe they had a DLC dungeon where you could just get that weapon more easily.
Yeah. Some weapons are just based off the mobs you kill basically.
Oh,
Like-
like rare drops.
No, like they have certain weapons that in their, I guess their moveset, but yeah. I think there are some that like are in special places, but I don't know if they ever respawn or not. They have chests. Really, the shrines are the biggest change to me because the shrines basically it's like Skyrim, but with annoying puzzles. It's like each shrine has like a ward wall, and you gotta find it. Except in this case, it's a spirit orb.
I don't mind puzzles.
I'm just glad that I figured out the puzzles aren't too complicated because some of them, like I couldn't. There's 120 shrines. I couldn't imagine trying to come up with 120 different puzzles. I mean, not
Yeah.
all of them are like that. Actually, some of them are just basically you did something to get to that point in the first place, and so they just give you the spirit orb and the chest. Those are my favorite, and I don't even know why they did them. Because really, there's basically shrines in the wild in the game, and then shrines are basically also your fast travel point. So they're in every stable area in town.
Right.
So I'm just thinking, you know what? Why not put them in basic and at least at those? Because really, you're just trying to give us a fast travel point at this case. You know, you're not even trying to hide it. You know, because a lot of them are. A lot of shrines that I've noticed are pretty concealed, even if they're not like under like a breakable rock formation or whatnot.
Well, still, there's something to be said about having to find them in the first place.
Yeah, I know. Oh, finding them are really pain in the ass because they have something that tells you where there's shrines nearby, but it doesn't exactly pinpoint a location. It just says, "Oh, hey, it's like a hot, cold, or hot, cold thing." You know, you're getting colder or you're getting warmer. So that's really all it is, and it's really annoying because it's like you could basically move in the same direction. It could be really hot, but if you move like 5 feet forward, it's like not even there anymore. It's like, so where is this damn thing? Oh, and the worst part is some of the realistic features that they use. Like sometimes you need to climb something, like to get to it, like a shrine or whatnot. But the second it starts raining, it's like, well, I guess I have to wait for this thing, the storm to go away so I can climb it.
Well, can't you just take off your metal equipment?
No, there's rainstorms and then there's lightning storms, so not every storm is lightning. But
Okay.
when it comes to rain, it actually makes you slip when you climb.
Oh.
So it takes more energy to climb up a thing when it's raining.
Yakobo, the map is not going well. I've had to restart like 3 times already. But we did reach our goal, or one of them at least. So yeah, I showed it on stream that I'll be going to. I showed that I bought the ticket, and I'll be going to Pennsylvania to pay respects to my grandmother.
Yeah,
Sorry about that. As
I
you're
was
saying,
also, yeah, I was gonna say, but I was also fortunate enough when my you know, grandparents passed away. It wasn't that far either. My basically most of my grandparents are basically lived in Oklahoma, so. I'm
is
from
that where you are?
Texas.
Oh,
I live
okay.
in
Yeah,
Texas,
that's not
so
a.
it's not too. It's basically like an 8-hour drive at the
Yeah.
largest, because I used to live in Austin, which another topic is the weirdest place I've ever like. It's weird when I see like posts by people like I hate Texas or like Texas is super. Like if you go to the cities, you will not notice a difference between like California and Texas because it's very liberal in the cities and it's weird. And
Isn't there a lot of
really-
pollen?
Well, yeah, there's a lot of pollen, but in terms of like the political landscape,
Ah,
it's a pretty
okay.
hip. They're a pretty hip place, basically. It's not what you think. It's like the thing about Texas, why it's basically been conservative for its entire history, whether it's been the Southern Democrat or I guess current Republicans. But when it comes to the cities, like the local elections are pretty much Democratic dominated. That's where they're mostly from, and you know it's weird because I know there's that one stereotype with Texans like the gay bash a lot, and I'm like I've
Oh,
never
no.
even seen that. I'm like, where's? It's weird because it's also a very diverse state in that the majority of people who live here are actually Hispanic. It's no longer white people anymore because so many of them cross here, whether by whatever means. So especially when you go to the city, you're going to see a lot. And actually, Austin has got a big tech boom, so there's a lot of Indians there. Like,
Isn't one of the
Indian-
biggest things for like Austin is like keep Austin weird, or is that a
yeah,
different one?
yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's an actual realistic thing to think. Like the last time I went there, we were just driving down to 6th Street or whatever, the famous street that's down there. That's where all the music happens, the bars, and we saw a guy in a unicycle in his underwear playing a harmonica.
Why?
I don't know. That's why Austin is weird. They have the weirdest shit there. But now it's like that with like tech support, because it's weird. I lived there in the 90s. It was very small. There wasn't a whole lot, but I went to basically my old stomping grounds, and it's like expanded so much it's crazy.
So when you say now with tech support, you mean
Like no, like a lot of it's just random tech, like call centers, everything, because there's a lot of
call centers?
yeah, like that's like the native or the Indians that you talk to.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them down there that probably work there. That they do that because I was talking to a friend, and basically half his neighborhood was like Indian families that moved here to get work for that type of stuff.
Okay.
So it's like it's changed. It's crazy. And not only that, we were driving to his house, and my family, really my mom and my dad, or just really me and my mom actually, I think, is weird. It was a birthday trip. In this case, we met up, and yeah, we're just driving down, and like all these. I mean, I didn't think I saw one white family out just playing in their yard. Like that's how crazy it was. Like I'm not used to this. Of course, where I live, I live in Denton now, which is north of Dallas, and it's
a box of powdered donuts.
It's got the 4th largest university in Texas, and the reason why it's a public school that basically accepts everybody. That's why I'm still here, to be honest.
Oh, that's good.
But yeah, it actually, I think it has I think it's also the largest international pool. So like, there's like Indians, Chinese, Arab. Like, I mean, you're gonna find like every single imaginable nationality in this general area, because not only is it it's basically it's a large college town. It's also a large square footage. We have like 5 zip codes for this city alone.
Why?
I don't know. That's how they. It's basically it. I mean, basically from where I live on the north side, and it's like 4 miles from where my parents live till I even cross the city limits. The street that I go down, it's crazy.
Well,
It's-
a good diversity is always good, but
Yeah, no, it is, but it's just weird seeing it in one place. That's like, you wouldn't expect it, I suppose.
yeah, I get
Because
what you're
people-
saying.
Because the general thing about Texas is it's common. It has a lot of common misconceptions because it's so business friendly that really you're gonna see a lot of different things here.
Mm-hmm.
Because pretty much every single headquarters is being moved here at this point. That's how crazy it is. Even Jamba Juice in California. This is the most recent one I remember. They were moving their headquarters from like San Francisco to like around Plano or Dallas or wherever.
Now I'm
It's-
thinking about it, and I seem to remember that Full Screen has a branch over there. I think that was actually recently too. I might be wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense because I think they acquired Rooster Teeth a while back, so it makes sense they'd have a branch in
Yeah.
Texas.
Yeah, Rooster Teeth's still in Austin. That's why Red and Blue is like my favorite just random series I watch. I love it. I watch it all the time just because of really how ridiculous it is,
I couldn't get into the first. It's
the
weird.
first-
I started
the
I started the first season, but I couldn't really get into it, and I kept trying. I tried. I got to the third season, and I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna skip to the end. And the current season, I can keep. It's got
Well,
me.
it's
kept
because
me
it was
entertained.
basically made like 12 years ago when it started.
It was basically what?
It started in like 2004 when the original Halo came out. That's like the first couple seasons.
Yeah.
So it's really stale. They didn't have the technology they have now to do with the animations and whatnot. Basically, if you go to I recommend people basically just if there's like a source that just kind of explains the story from seasons 1 to 5, you're really not going to miss much in terms of video anyway. But season 6, it doesn't quite pick up, but that's when that's when it basically gets to Halo 3, and it explains a lot of the good I think about season 8, there's like a lot of really cool animation that they did. Like there's a pretty popular Asian Texas fight scene with Reds and Blues. It's really awesome. It's
Yeah.
kind of the first big scene that they had like that. But yeah, and also I would recommend anyone who's wants to watch it, just skip season 14 because they were trying to come up with shit and they couldn't figure anything out. So it's just a bunch of random cut up stuff. But it does explain a lot. It explains a lot of the extra stuff. Like it starts out basically like explaining the origins. Basically, it's like a prelude to the Reds and Blues, basically from season 1.
Yeah.
I mean, you can watch it. You can do. Basically, what I'm trying to say is there's no specific story. They started that in season 15.
Didn't they actually pull in? I don't know because of the skip, but didn't they do something where it was like, I can't remember who, but it was someone was quote unquote team killed right at the beginning.
That's Church. He's basically.
Didn't they do something weird like turning him into a program?
Yeah, he's actually the program based on the Project Freelancer, which is kind of the main thing that they have to deal with. I won't go too much into it, but basically, yeah, he's an AI. That's the one thing. But they always
So
think,
it was never that he was team killed. He was always an AI.
yeah. Well, he was actually in season 3. They actually do a joke of how how he actually changed the tank into killing himself. It was weird. It was like basically it was
The time travel episode.
Yeah, that's
Where it was
kinda
like
what
he accidentally killed his commanding officer and then
Yeah, he basically Church ends up killing himself.
yeah.
Well, actually, what I'm trying to say in season 14, that was an actual person. That wasn't a robotic suit. But I won't explain who it was. But that was an actual person he merged with. That's why he was dead. His actual host was dead.
Hmm.
But it's related to the first couple seasons.
My brain hurts.
You know that guy Jimmy that he talks about?
Uh,
That guy that got killed was actually Jimmy.
Okay.
That's what they explained in season 14 of the Preludes. That he basically killed basically he thinks what he's thinking in like I think it was season 2 or season 1 when they were explaining Tex. That never happened. That's just what he thinks happened. Because he's an AI, he has residual memory issues. But so yeah, it's just kind of weird.
Okay.
And basically,
I'm following a little bit, but I'm having trouble here.
basically, Tex and AI are both like, or Tex and Church are both AIs. But the thing about Tex is, she's a residual. She's basically the reason why Church is what Church is. Why he was sent to Blood Gulch. So.
Wait, did they actually go over like why the Reds and Blues were in Blood Gulch to begin
Yeah,
with?
no, yeah, in like season 6, like
that's what I hate about skipping. You miss story, but at the same time, it couldn't hold me. I tried.
Yeah, basically what happened was, Church is the main AI project freelancer. He was sent there because Tex found out what they were doing to him, why he was so traumatic, and he essentially, she tried to freed him, he just wouldn't go. He was so traumatized from what they were doing to him. Basically, sure, but Tex is the reason why he suffered the damage in the first place, because Tex,
I did see those scenes of like,
yeah.
I saw those weird scenes of like Tex and Church talking to each other, and it didn't really make a lot of sense at the time.
Yeah, basically, Tex is the director's wife.
Mm-hmm.
And Church is basically an AI based on the director. And the reason why Tex actually shows up is because somehow from Church's memory, I think the AI, she splits off somehow, and that's where it gives the director the idea of he needed more AI, basically pieces, for his experiments. So he basically split his Church's raw emotion into fragmented emotion like as AI. So yeah, that's where a lot of the weird shit comes in. But yeah, that's in season 10, which is the last season of that trilogy. The director kills himself basically. It's kind of weird because you find out in season 14 that the people that find him would basically let me go back. In season 6, Church's alpha program gets killed off at the end. So what happens is one of the main characters that kind of split off in that scene
Mm-hmm.
is it basically becomes Church again. So basically, like, they to that one guy Jacopozi, there's 15 seasons total, and
most of the cool fight scenes don't really happen till the later seasons.
Yeah, so basically, you're not really. Most of this isn't spoilers because really none of the cool things that was worth watching in the seasons are really story related. They're just funny jokes that they do.
Yeah.
That's what I like about it. Like, you can basically know the story and still enjoy it because they don't really do it like that. Really, the reason why the first couple seasons are so bland is because they're just it's in season 5. It's funny. They're just like, actually, no, it was in season 9. When they did the Reach, they always spoof with the running jokes like, Caboose makes the suggestion, maybe this is all happening inside of a movie, because he's in a memory unit. Church is the Epsilon unit, and Tucker goes, really, who would fucking watch that? All we do is stand around and talk, and that's really the first 5 seasons of Red and Blue. Red versus Blue. It's just them standing around talking.
Yeah, that's pretty much accurate. That's all they really did.
My favorite, the only reason I would watch if you just like pure raw comedy, it's worth watching. But if you're more into action, it's not really going to be for you. But it's still funny. It's just.
I also
really,
like a little bit of story.
Yeah, I mean, it's really, I watch it because of all the stupid jokes that they do.
Yeah.
And it's just. Especially Caboose. Like, I find the bigger the idiot in shows like this, the funnier they are, because that's what they do with them.
Everyone loves the idiot.
Yeah. actually, because of Red and Blue, I'm really actually more. They've actually expanded. Rooster Teeth has a lot of they do a lot of like animation stuff, and then
Yeah, I'm totally caught up on Ruby.
Yeah. I need to do that. I still didn't watch that, but I've been watching. Have you heard of their shorts? They're hilarious. They're just so random and stupid.
The what?
Like, they have what they call Rooster Teeth shorts, which is like
oh yeah. I am sub to Rooster Teeth.
Yeah, I am too.
I'm a first member.
Ah.
Well, not this month technically.
Yeah. I wish I could do that, but I spend so much. I'm like a YouTube Red member, and I have.
I'm
like,
a YouTube Red member too.
Yeah.
That's actually the funniest things. I don't get to say it a lot, but I love it when the YouTubers I follow, when they say, "Hey, it'd really help if you did this, and like spread or like just don't use ad block." And it's like, well, I don't get ads, so I can't really do anything there. I just love posting that because it's just like, hey, I don't get ads.
I just it's like 33 cents a day. I'm thinking, if you can't afford that. I mean, I know people say, oh, it's a waste of money. It's like, well, first of all, you're helping a YouTuber, and secondly, you don't watch ads. I think it's best of both worlds.
Yeah, it's not a waste at all.
Yeah. I mean, plus, people spend $15 an account to play WoW. I mean, it's less than that.
I've gotten mixed feelings about WoW.
I kind of stopped playing it because it became a repetitive grind. And I don't know why, but it's gotten worse in this current expansion. The expansion's fun, but I don't enjoy just leveling up. I mean, my brother plays PvP so much, but he has like 18 to 20 fucking something amount of level 110s, and they're all similar, or they're all like, he's got one of each class plus more.
At one point, WoW literally destroyed my family.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
The story was that it was my sister's boyfriend at the time, not her current husband, but her boyfriend at the time, moved in with us because he was his family was evicted and they found somewhere else to go. They kind of just split up and yada yada. But when he came to live with us, they both just played WoW and they completely shut down on everything. It was like life didn't exist anymore to them.
Wow. That sucks.
They were the definition of addicted.
Yeah. I remember
it was bad.
Yeah. I pray to God that they didn't gold farm or bought gold. That would make it even worse, because now you're just feeding a habit that's so easily to do.
He did.
That sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of got into that and I stopped doing it, but I'm just glad. I'm surprised it took him years ago to realize that, with all these gold farmers and MMOs, maybe having our own method, we're able to control it of, controlling basically the gold market, if you will, by the tokens that they use that you can buy gold with, or for gold, I guess, in the game, is a better method. Not only that, it makes the money, because people basically, they spend $20. It's like account time, if you will, for people who just have shit ton of gold lying around. So they get to play the game for free and you get money. I'm surprised more companies don't do that, because I mean, free to play does it because that's always been a free to play thing, but WoW does it best because it's basically controlled. Like, the amount of gold is static, because like you can't just command an absurd amount of gold,
Why not?
Because WoW controls it. It's basically it's even its own tab in the auction house, essentially. Like there's a spot for tokens and you buy it and it fluctuates over weeks basically. It might be so basically it's almost like it's like the stock market.
Yeah.
So
Okay, yeah.
That's kind of how they do it. It's based on what the value would be in a certain given day. I don't really know the specifics of that, but that's how they
It
control
sounds like it has its own economy?
Yeah, well, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to control the gold market so that it doesn't become insanely fluctuated. And like, because when first WoW came out, 50 gold was a lot of money. Now that's like one dungeon run at max level. It's crazy. And things like, for like new players especially, basically what happens is even like level 1 items to like grind like your trade skills, right? They're like way too expensive for the average consumer or for the average new player, unless they spend money on gold, I suppose. And that's really what they're trying to curb is making sure that doesn't increase too much, you know? Because people have all, I mean, it's probably not like that so much anymore, but for specific things anyway, because
back when I was addicted to it, I think I get what you mean. Because when I was addicted to an MMO, mine was Fly FF or Fly for Fun.
Yeah.
And what they did is I would hear stories about moderators going around in game and buying people out of their stock of their personal shops, so that way they can resell it but at a lower price.
Yeah.
And they would control the value of gold of the in-game. The currency in that game was called Pena or something. It was weird.
But that's basically what they try to do. Is they try to make sure that things aren't like, it's not like for like a stack of linen cloth, which is like the basic cloth in the game. They want to make sure it's not like 100 gold per stack.
Yeah.
You know, so people that, because for like new players, there's still use for that cloth, because what they did, I think it was the last expansion before the new one. They basically made it to where you get you can grind at the current, you can grind your skill at 1 at the current level that you're at, like at level 100 at the time or 90. So you didn't have to like go to old zones and farm all that shit. You just used the stuff in the actual expansion to farm your skill level. So basically, that in a way almost affects the value of like lower level trade skill items, because now you only really need to use those if you're low level and you need like band-aids or something, you know?
Yeah.
And even then, what they did with the new expansion, what I like is they have what they call heirloom items, which like give a boost experience rates and stuff, and it's like certain equipment basically. Instead of it being a set for one character, they basically made it a set, like it's like a collectible in the game now, where like all the characters on your account use it, so you don't need to worry about. So basically, you can start on another server and play with heirloom items and get a head start.
Huh. Okay.
They did that with. I don't know when they did that with mounts, but they did. It's similar to that, where like it's like an icon. You just summon it basically.
Yeah.
And you just use it. And they even in Mist of Pandaria, the level 85 to 90 area, they added pet battles basically, which is Pokemon.
Why?
I don't know. They wanted. I honestly, I think it was because maybe there's rumors back in the day of a Pokemon MMO. I have no idea, but that's like the one thing that could kill any MMO is a Pokemon MMO, because it's so popular.
Yeah.
It's the one thing, like, if that was ever a thing, that would destroy anything else in its way.
Don't worry, Pokemon Foddy. I'm watching Benny. I'm not gonna kill him.
But yeah, it's that's basically the only thing I could ever think of that's like a sure thing to be popular. Is really Pokemon. Anything Pokemon.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Wasn't there like a a fan-made Pokemon MMO, and Pokemon shut them down?
Maybe. I'm pretty sure. I don't really follow too much on the fan-made stuff. I mean, I only heard about uranium from like
The No?
that was made over like 9 years ago or something. Like it started. Like I only heard about it like 2 years ago.
Because of the No?
No, not because of No. It was when they had the first. You know that last beta they did before the full release.
Mm-mm.
They did a thing on it, and it was like a story on Facebook that I found. But yeah, but that's pretty much like I have that still installed somewhere. I need to probably get the new one if I'm ever gonna play it again. But yeah, that was like I think that was up until a certain point. Might have been right before the Elite Four or something like that.
Does Pokemon Uranium have their own
It's
have
basically
their
its own it's an
Pokedex?
install file. Oh, you mean PKX or?
Their own Pokemon, basically, is what I'm trying to ask.
Yeah. It's got its own Pokemon. It's basically a brand new. It's based on that. It's a RPG Maker game. So.
Oh, okay.
I think
Wow.
that's what it actually is. That's a lot of them are like that. It basically it's its own install file, even.
It kind of makes me want to try it because I remember back in high school I took a RPG Maker class, so I think I could. That might be something fun to do.
Yeah, there's basically someone I can't remember ever when it was made, but it's probably been updated a few times. There's basically like a base engine you can download, like called Pokemon Essentials, where you can make your own fan game.
That is so weird.
It's basically got a lot of basic. You can add stuff to it, but it's. I don't know what exactly it constitutes as. It might just be freeware, shareware, or something like that. Consider something like that, open license.
That seems like dangerous territory to tread on.
Yeah.
Because like I understand fan games and I'm 100% for them, but at the same time, Nintendo's freaking greedy as hell. You got to be careful.
Yeah. Definitely.
Like even if you're not making money, anything that could make them lose money, even a cent, and they're on it.
That's the one thing I've noticed about piracy. Not to get too off topic.
Go for it.
I've never understood how people when people steal games, they lose a sale. It's like that implies that person was gonna buy the game.
That also implies that it has an English release.
Yeah.
Because there's just so many games, Nintendo games, that are released that we just don't get in English or get an English release of.
Yeah. But I remember.
So it's like if you just download the translation patch in a Japanese file, how is that? I really don't see how that's pirating.
Yeah. Well, it's mostly, did you hear about the Nier Automata mod issue, controversy?
Mm-mm.
It's basically it fixes a lot of the stuff like stuttering and whatnot, but it has a Steam API or whatever anti-piracy thing in it.
Yeah.
And I think the real reason why it's so controversial is because the guy was being a total dick about it to piracy users. Basically, what he was in the weirdest thing was he wasn't even upset, or he's not even against piracy. He doesn't really care. It's just saving his own ass, so to speak, because apparently people who pirate the game and use his mod, apparently he's somehow responsible for that.
He's liable?
Yeah, liable. And then I'm thinking that's the weirdest shit I've ever heard of. He just made a mod.
That's technically true.
I know, but it's just weird to me,
Yeah, I get you.
It's like, but so basically he puts that in there, and it's funny because people have cracked his mod even with the thing. So, but what was bad about it was anyone who was complaining, he was being totally passive aggressive against, basically being a complete asshole to them. But yeah.
What I'm wondering. Sorry, were you saying something?
There's not much else to do today for me. I'm just chilling.
Well, feel free to chill here as much as you want.
Yeah,
That is until we get to Bravely Second. Once we get to Bravely Second, I have to do that solo.
Yeah.
That's just because it's more of a let's play thing.
Yeah. I'm just really I just had such the worst college semester of my life, and it really annoys me when you try to, you know, I've basically been the Tim Tebow in college. I've just been like, you know what? I'm just not good at math. Why am I trying to pass math classes?
I kind of get what you mean.
It's like
Mine was less, I'm not good at it, and more of, I don't need this. Why am I doing it?
yeah. Mostly I'm switching majors because I'm taking a certificate on GIS, which is Geographic Information Systems. It's essentially
I think I did that in high school.
Yeah. It's a really handy thing to have because it's usable in a lot of fields, and even can get you government work because a lot of them are coming up with their own GIS departments and whatnot.
Does it involve a lot of
It's just basically asset building and map making. It's basically
Yeah.
I
I remember doing that.
You take data. There's a thing called ArcMap, which is basically the main program that uses it. And yeah, the current degree I'm on really doesn't utilize that, so I'm basically just gonna switch to something that does, just pass that and get the hell out of here. So I've been in college for literally 10 years.
Wow.
Well, community college at first, and then I went to university. So that's really I'm only 2 years past what I should have graduated at.
Oh, okay.
But a lot of my issues with community college was, first of all, I don't know what it is, the difference between a university and a community college, but everyone in a community college is an asshole.
Really? Because mine's the opposite. Well, not opposite, but
maybe it's just
I went to
because-
community college and everyone was great.
Yeah, I mean, people, I don't know what it was, but people were just, maybe it was just the people in the back of the seat. And it was just really this one guy who literally tried to fight me and follow me out of the parking lot.
Did he come to class drunk?
Probably not, but he was just calling the teacher a bitch and like all this shit. Ironically, it was a college algebra class, and I was just kind of like, I'm trying to listen. Can you please stop? And so you want to fight me? I'm like, no, that's just stupid. And so I left early, and he followed me.
At that point, why didn't you just call campus security?
I actually did mention it to the teacher. I reported it to the teacher afterwards. Basically what happened was I just drove around the parking lot until he left. Because there's no way in hell this idiot was going to waste gas for that long. And I had
He was following you in his car?
Yeah, I was in my car. He never actually got to me. I managed to get my car, and he was trying to follow me in his car. I knew he was doing it. So I just drove around the parking lot until he left. He never even followed me home. And then I reported it, and I'm probably assuming that guy's honestly in jail. That's just what I'm thinking, because this guy he looked like a total one of those looked like a total gang member, to be honest. But yeah. But also because that was really math related too. I got enough credits. I transferred to the university I'm at now, and then I've been having struggle passing every single goddamn math class I've been in. And so, yep, I'm just tired of doing that. It was pre-calculus at first. I don't know what it was. It took me 3 times to pass pre-cal. It took me 1 time to pass calculus. And now I'm doing physics 1. I did physics 1 this semester, and then I actually took a computer science class that has a lot of math in it, and it was 4 tries because the test was
math is the language of computers.
Well, yes, but math isn't as important as you think it is when it comes to actually writing your code.
Yeah, I know.
So I don't understand why it was such. I don't really understand why it was such a big deal that it was literally a fourth of the midterm, which is half the class, with the final, basically.
Wait, you had to answer math problems on that thing?
Yeah, I had to do mathematical induction. I had to do proofs for no goddamn reason.
Why? In a
Because of
programming
recursion.
class?
Yes, because of recursion.
That doesn't make sense.
I know. It doesn't make sense to most people. And that's why I'm switching majors, because I realized even then, I'm an IT major. But our base is still the computer science, computer engineering courses. So we still have to do a lot of coding and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But because of that, I just didn't want to deal with it. But yeah, hey, I think I'm going to head out. I'm supposed I could have driven home today to see my. I mean, you know, it's Mother's Day this weekend, but I'm probably just gonna do it
Right.
tomorrow. But I probably need to take care of some things, and I'll just let you get back to your stream.
All right. Thanks for hanging out with me, man.
All right,
And again,
you're welcome.
thank you again.
No problem.
Alright.
I've been enough funerals to know that you have to go to every single one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll just see you around.
Again, thank
Okay.
you. All right.
You're
Bye.
welcome. Bye.
Man, this has been a hell of a day. Like, oh man, I don't know what to say. So how's everyone else doing? Oh. I actually can't think of how much I can't think of a better. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I don't actually know what I'm trying to say. It was a good day. It was a very good day. Quite the stream, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Oof. It was. I think quite the stream is actually an understatement. And that's saying something. This happened to me last time I did this. When I was lost for words. I have no words. And it's almost like there shouldn't be words. It's just what am I trying to say? I have no idea. Duncan raid is always a good day. Yeah, I actually asked Duncan whether I should do this stream or not, and because I was really conflicted because I really don't like asking people for monetary help, but at the same time, there was no helping it this time, and yeah, I'm glad I did ask for help. I'm glad I did. Because I don't think I would be going to this funeral if I didn't get Duncan's and all of your guys' help. Like, I'm seriously so unbelievably grateful that like, I'm pretty sure that I'm just going to have these people at the beginning of my next few videos and just say, these people made a difference in my life. It was... I don't have any more words. You know what? I do have one thing to say. You guys said it earlier. You broke me. You did. I'm just no words. No words. No words. Yeah, it does, Jake. Jacoby. Yeah. Jacobo. I can't even say any people's words right. I'm just emotionally drained. And it's only been 3 hours. I seriously was set up for a 12-hour stream. I was going to go as long as I needed to make sure to try and get that goal reached. I was prepared for a 24-hour stream, but it just, in a matter of hours, you guys did so much to help me. And I don't know if I can ever truly express how thankful I am. I could say thank you till I'm blue in the face, but I don't know if that would ever be enough to really express how much it means to me. Well, yeah, Lewis Nick, for me streaming, I've live streamed for 7 hours straight before, so 3 hours isn't actually that huge to me. Don't get me wrong, it's a long time, but it's not the longest I've ever streamed before.
That was a good one.
Can we still get the 24-hour stream? I'm sorry, Fadi. While I was prepared for a 24-hour stream, I don't I really don't want to because I think I will screw something up and say something I really shouldn't and like destroy my reputation. Like even if I don't actually mean it or if it was something that didn't come out right, there's always that fear in the back of my mind that I will slip up and say something stupid because I'm just not that great with words like I used to be. Like when I was a tutor, I was great. I could spin insults. I could hand out. I could. What am I trying to say? I was good with words. That's what I'm saying. I was good with words. These guys really not move? Well, just in case. I'm going to get ready in case they do. I'm not familiar with stream culture. In fact, I think you're the first streamer I properly watch. Oh, thank you, Lewis Nick. That actually means a lot to me. Thank you. You know, I gotta admit, the guy I was watching this another person stream on YouTube, and he was right. You really shouldn't go over and stream on Twitch when your viewer base is on YouTube, because then you end up splitting your audience, and then you just don't really get you miss a lot of people. So I guess he was right in that. I really don't want these guys to move. Well, if they move, Rinka can block one of them. A Markiplier stream can get quite impersonal. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, I try and stay away from bigger streamers because there's not that kind of interaction that you're looking for when in that kind of stream. There's more connection between streamer and fans. Yep. It's funny I found you by arsing around for Bravely Second stuff. Yeah, that's actually how a lot of people find me. You'd be surprised. Oh, actually, may not be, but there's a surprising amount of people who watch my channel solely for Bravely Second content. It's kind of amazing. Actually, now that I think about it, almost 3 hours just doesn't really do it quite justice. My throat's starting to go. Dennis, I know they don't move. I know when it's only red squares like that, they don't move. But at the same time, I've had it. I don't know if their AI is set to not move until they're attacked, then move. But one of them has been attacked, so I guess maybe they don't move now. I don't like taking those kind of risks. Because, like, oh, they probably don't move now. Probably. Which one does bigger debuff? They're the same. What do you think those knights are thinking right now? I want to move but can't. Yeah, I'd hate to be one of those knights right now. Wow, I actually do a lot with this lance. And ironically, I don't watch Bravely Second stuff. Well, Fadi, you should, regardless. Nah, I'm kidding. You watch what you want, man. I wish I had a hammer or something.
Let's use teamwork. Try it like this.
Oh, I just remembered. Oboro can drop defense. Shoot. Oh, wait, I can dance for her. She can dance if she wants to. She won't leave her friends behind. And you guys know the rest of the reference. I'm 99% sure they don't move, but I agree with you that we should do unnecessary risks when this chapter is so... yeah. I've restarted it 3 times already, and I'm almost at the end. I'm almost done, so I don't want to do anything that will mess with it. You should try and fight a ball on stream. I mean, if we get to it. Oh, that's right, I can use the Beast Rune now. Yeah, let's do it. And no random 4% crits. There we go. Holy crap, Valora. That's a perfect level up. Oh, nope, missed HP. Bad level up. 0 out of 10. No, I'm kidding. Oh, man. That was a good level up. Okay, I've got 2 sets of reinforcements to deal with, and then Benny, and then Silas shouldn't be too big of a problem. Yeah, I can just pick him off with Kiragi. I don't like the way these guys are moving. Darn it, they both have swords equipped. How much damage do they do? Not enough. Oh yeah, they don't do nearly enough. Aparati is my fave. It uses science to kill you. Is that a class in Bravely Second? Send friends codes and you fight the chat's balls if they have the game. That's actually not a bad idea, but at the same time, aren't some of those balls supposed to be really, really tough? Tough balls. I'm mature. Yeah, this seems like a good idea. Now, a party is one of the balls. Ah, okay. Welcome back, Michaela. Hope you have had a great day so far. And welcome. Yeah, I already said welcome back. Oh, man. I am so... Blech. Yeah, we did. And Michaela, it is thanks to... I'll actually list off the people. It is thanks to... Nostalgia is great. Nick, Infinite, Momo, Nostalgia. Did Nostalgia give twice? Oh my god, it gave twice. ND, or it's like NDennis88, but ND, Invid, and Tech Gamer all were. They all helped. Oh man, it was actually amazing. Whoa, I just saw an ad for Rooster Teeth's new On the Spot video. And Jeff is on it. Anytime Jeff is on it, he tries to destroy the he pretty much tries to destroy the show, so it's almost always a good watch. I really want to go watch that. But no, we're going to keep going. I think after this chapter, though, we're going to be done with Fire Emblem, because technically I've done like the equivalent of 2 to 3 chapters all in this one chapter, just because I've been working at it so long. What? My name a Jeff? What? What you talking about? Are you talking about one of the people who donated? No. Oh, jeez. Sorry. Can we do Smash 3DS next? No, I think we gotta do Bravely Second. Because, like, I'm not ending this stream without doing Bravely Second. Daily reminder to kill Rinka. Chandelure-chan, you missed it. Actually, Rinka died, so you got your wish. But we restarted the chapter. So you didn't get it for long. How much do these guys do? 29? How much defense does my unit have? 16. Oh, no, hold on. With the Dragonstone, it is 21. So they'll do 8 damage with 12 speed. How much speed do they have? 16, but they gotta hit 5, and they have Steel Swords to slow them down. Yes, my unit can definitely tank that. If he could reach. Now he can reach. Ooh, look at this, man. Kuragi does not care about Silas at all. Yeah, let's go for it. Well. Oh, he is so gone.
Totally got this.
Well, too bad, Shippo. I'm going to be calling you Michaela from now on. Although, I gotta say, his stats are weird for a final boss. I guess those are the stats he'll be coming to us with? Oh, well. Goodbye. He has Javelin, though? No, he doesn't have Javelin. He has nothing. In fact, I have his weapon now. It's a route mission, so I'm almost positive we're probably going to get him after this chapter. Almost positive. I really hope that I didn't just mess up. Oh, they were in javelin range. Got it. Okay, I think I can reach Benny now. Yep, there we go.
Oh, wow.
What is this?
Yes! Acquire the Benny.
What?
This is why I like Elise more than Sakura. Sakura would probably be terrified of Benny, but Elise just thinks of him as a giant teddy bear. And we have acquired Benny. It's all we needed to do. Now we just kill these two and we're done with the chapter. Now I just need to make sure that there's no unfortunate crits. No crits. Okay? Everyone say it with me. No crits. How much does that do? That does 24 to me. And I do 16. I don't really like those numbers. I think those are the best numbers I'm actually going to get. Oh wait, no. I've got a hand axe. That'll work. Fadi, no, I don't want to do this chapter again. Nine critten? Is that how you say no crits? Okay. So this is one down. Now we just need to get the other one. Which these guys are just like piles of HP.
As expected.
On their own, they're not even that frightening, but just they're hard to take down. Does that do it? Yeah, that'll do a chunk. You just gotta keep whittling them down. Is he down? 13? Can my unit finish him off? Pretty much. Oh, yeah, he can finish him off. Go for it. End this chapter. And down he goes. That is the chapter. It is done.
It's over.
And now we recruit Silas.
No.
This is the same conversation, right? Tangy coleslaw. Ugh. Also, this changes every single route, because it was surf and turf before, and I think it was fish and chips on another one. I might be wrong about that one, but I know surf and turf was one of them. But he changes it every route.
Yes. Yeah. No. Hey. Absolutely. Thank you. Well.
Oh, please don't tell me we actually have to do the Rainbow Stages map too, because that was such a pain.
What's that? You know. Oh, wow. Truly.
I like that Azura's not as reserved about being called Elisa's sister this time, because I know in the previous version they were. Courslaw? No, no.
Yes. I see. Big sister. Big sister.
Aw, I like it. I like it. So peaceful. Chapter over. And look at all these supports. But that's it for the Fire Emblem portion now. Let's go ahead and save again. And next, we're going with Bravely Second. Not resume. No, don't resume. Don't resume. Don't resume. Oh, come on. Close. Okay. And now we're going to do some Bravely Second. I don't care about that. Now, where is my box of games? Here it is. Why does Sakura's portrait make her look huge? Well, maybe she's tall. I can imagine she's taller than Elise. Let's see. Bravely Second. Here we go. I have more play coins than you. Yeah, I don't keep a lot of them. Sakura has a higher strength growth than Ike and Marth. Actually, now that I remember that correctly, yeah, she does, huh? Okay, let's go ahead and... There we go. Now, if I remember correctly, I actually had to skip a portion. Yeah, I'm still in the Sajita village. I have to go back to when we were talking to the... Who are we talking to? I should not be recording Bravely Second episodes when I'm mentally fatigued. Praline. New fan theory, Sakura has the bait. No. No, Foddy. No. Bad. Bad, Foddy. Bad. Okay, I can't remember which conversations we had already. So I know we have... Oh, no. I think I remember which ones. We had the one where the guy's following us. We talk to him, and then we go talk to Praline.
Oh, exactly how...
Huh?
Considering how extravagant this city's architecture is, it actually provides quite clear lines of...
Yeah, okay, we've got this part. And I believe there's another part over here that we're supposed to do, but I haven't gotten to it yet, question mark. I may have. I don't think I did. Not the magic shop. Alright, Foddy. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a great day. Okay, and we finished this conversation, so then we were just going to be talking to Barbarossa and...
Okay, it looks like we can talk...
We need to talk to Praline and then Barbarossa. Still want us to be spoiler free for this game? Ah, okay, fair enough. Where'd my phone go? Why is it on the floor? Okay, there we go. Why am I getting suddenly all these notifications? No, I know that. I know that. I know that. Okay. Alright, now we just gotta go talk to Praline. And I'm actually gonna... I think I'll actually have to mute the audio for the background just because I don't want to get a copyright claim. So... Alright, Praline. Or I'll have to turn it way down.
What's this all about? You can't just interrupt a rehearsal like...
And shut up.
This fall now by what?
We got to the point where her
Are you
music
sure
kicked
it's
in.
not your pants that... That's just because... Sure you were. You're not doing all this to get back at us for... Oh! That must mean that Rockefeller finally...
Yep, there it is. Sorry, but I have to turn the volume way down, so... And we'll have to get through this part as much as possible. Ooh, burn. I should have turned off the background music. So she doesn't like the song.
Wait a second. If I'm understanding you, you want to re-release this a cappella classic as a new Praline a la mode song?
It's also a pretty terrible song. Well, I'm glad I can't hear it.
My miraculous arrangement has transformed a lame old number into a dazzling, cute masterpiece of modern music.
Barbarossa's not much better. I'm gonna have to listen to those both when I have the time.
Confused. Well, at least we got the message. We'll pass it along to Peller and see what he has to say. But I can't guarantee that he'll agree. Sounds like an awful lot to ask. No way.
No, but I'd rather be shouted at than have J-pop blasted at me. That's a good point.
Not letting me release my arrangement would be a crime. Just think of the future generations of my fans you'd be depriving.
I don't think there'd be a lot of people that left to deprive once they hear that music and just fall over.
I'd bet on it. An old-timey song about a ship sounds like it would be right up his galley. Hey, Praline! What's Barbarossa up to these days? Yeah, the Black Blade's old first mate? What? That old sea dog? How should I know? You know where he is, don't you? I haven't the foggiest.
She's withholding information.
No, I know nothing about that stupid, noisy sea dog who shows up in the dead of night in some suspicious fog bank in the South Sea.
Oh my god, facepalm.
Right. Well, you've been very helpful. Another boat trip, huh? I guess we've got... Sorry for interrupting your rehearsal. We'll let you know what Peller says.
Oh my god, I hate it, that little animation where she's just stomping about. It's so juvenile. Ugh. Punch her. Oh my god, no, Shippo, no. We already did that in the last game. We don't want to do that again. And I think we have another one here. Did we do this one already?
Gracious me, what an outrage! Can I not even eat dessert? I thought 4 servings of cake was enough, ma'am.
4
Now,
servings?
if you please. Of course, I'm just so busy with everyone pulling me in every direction. I'm starting to get...
Wait, did we already do this?
on the agenda for today.
Okay, we already got this part.
Now then, your inspection of...
Oh, no.
Okay, yeah, we already got this part. So what part didn't we do? I know we talked to her, and then we talked to each representative.
Stand with us against co-education! Don't allow... Take a stand!
So that's the leader of the group?
That is correct.
What's with the...
Yep, we already got this part. The education one is the first one level-wise. Oh, so I should do the education one first, is what you're saying.
Could I have a minute of your time?
I didn't go to the ruins. Right. Right, okay. So we got him, and we got the other one. So now we just need to go to the ruins. I'm pretty sure that Ray Vealing is a caricature of Big Red? I'm not sure what that means. Okay, now real quick, I'm just gonna save because that's where I've been now. Okay. Florum Academy of Passion. Oh! Now I don't even want to go with Jumpsuit's suggestion. Oh, Jacoby, why did you have to point out that it says FAP? Why? I could have been perfectly fine choosing that option without knowing the details. I would have been fine. Oh, good lord. Twilight Ruins. And this one, if I remember correctly, this one wasn't that hard of a dungeon. Just had to pull a few levers here and there. I also don't think there's a there might be a hidden one, but I don't think there's a hidden, I don't think there's a hidden chest in here. Big Red was a feminist who stopped a lecture on male suicide rates while figureheading a swarm of... Oh, you know what? I actually do remember that now. Louis Nick, I do remember who that is. Kind of a red hair, big pointy nose. There's not a hidden one in here, right? No, there's not. Did I not get to a, Oh, there was a jewel right in front of it that I missed. What's wrong with me? She was interviewed in the recent documentary, The Red Pill. Ugh. Doesn't exactly sound welcoming. I mean, is it just like a, is it like a Matrix reference where it's like, take the red pill or the blue pill? Or is it just, I don't know what I'm trying to ask, but like, the red pill seems like it would have, seems like a title with actual meaning behind it. Had no idea they made her into an emoji. Wow, that's that's funny. Is there a chest here? Yes, there is. Give me all the chests. Except blue ones. I don't need those yet. You know, these crystal puzzles aren't very, well, puzzly. They're just kind of there. Sounds like a birth control ad, the red pill. Yeah. Yeah, that's another way to put it. From my experience, the Binding of Isaac, I think the red pill is referring to cyanide. Oh. That's not good at all. The red pill was a Matrix reference that became the unironic wake up sheeple. Oh, okay. Tying into the male suicide thing. Yeah, okay. I can see the connection. I don't like the connection, but I can see it. Well, this is a pretty straightforward dungeon so far. This is a weird yet interesting conversation. Yeah, well, because we're talking about real things. It's weird because you wouldn't really expect to talk about real things in a game, in a video game. Yeah, just in general in a video game. Although Bravely Second kind of has that effect on you, you know? Talking about legitimate and real things. Wait, did that open the other one? Other way? No, it just opened the one in front of me. For a second, I thought it opened like opened and closed all three doors. Aha! Okay, now I see where the puzzle part comes in. Oh wait, this one didn't need to be moved. My bad. Later on, you'll settle tax dispute. I'm gonna be settling tax disputes in this game. What? That sounds stupid. At the same time, I'm intrigued. Can I go any farther? Yeah, I just need to go the other way again. Well, solve as in talk them down from a massacre. All right, no more hints, cuz now I'm curious. You've got me interested. Okay, which way do I want to go? I want that item. And is there anything over... Oh, there is a small chest. There is a chest over here. It's not a blue chest, is it? I can't see from this angle. I think it's a regular chest. Second has much more interesting than default. It has its points. Let's not get crazy. Like it's got its interesting points for sure. But to say that it's outright more interesting, I don't think that's quite fair to say. Because you've also got, like when you're thinking about it, you have to think about like combat too. Like another thing that made combat interesting was the I don't want to say limit breaks, but a lot of the background music that was going on in the battles, but now they've kind of just streamlined it into one constant beat. They all really just sound the same, and I think we've talked about this in a future episode, or not future, in a past episode. Yeah. As far as story-wise goes, I'd agree, but there's just some basic things that I feel like they kind of fell flat on. Oh, a fox. Which means time for a regular cutscene. It legit took me so long to remember the password. Nice, congrats.
But what about this Barris person? He's from Eternia too, we? Yeah. How many years ago was it when we first met? I remember it was just after I joined Master's school. That winter, Eternia was full of talk of an abominable snowman. Supposedly it was prowling the western corridor and ambushing unwary travelers. So I decided to go and deal with it myself. How old were you then? 10? 12? Old enough to handle a sword, I can say that.
Huh. 10-year-old Adia's got balls.
What? Nobody tried to stop you?
Sure, they tried, but I was having none of it. I even convinced Alternus to come with me.
Convinced? Or forced?
Anyway, we headed straight for the western corridor. But Einherja caught us before we got there. She'd been sent to bring me back. Alternus tried to help me get away, but Einherja got the jump on him. And
Literally.
the little game was over. should have heard me whine. Harriet couldn't wait to get me back to town. But after all the running around and chasing, we were pretty exhausted, all three of us. That's when the blizzard hit. The world turned white. We could barely see, and then a giant figure slowly emerged.
The abominable snowman!
He knocked out Einherja before she knew what hit her. Alternus moved to protect me, but soon he too was on the ground, unconscious. Then it was my turn. I don't know how much time passed. I awoke inside a cave, warmed by a small campfire. When I looked around me, I saw Einherja on the ground, and also Alternus, battered and beaten. Then I heard the thud of heavy footsteps, and a giant shadow loomed across the cave wall.
The abominable snowman!
I knew it had come to eat us, but I didn't even have the strength to stand. I trembled in terror as the giant slowly turned and bared its gruesome fangs at me.
Yikes!
Then, I passed out again. Several days later, I was kneeling on the floor in fencing class, getting a real dressing down from Master. Father had already given me a spanking I wouldn't soon forget. It still stings just thinking about it.
At that point, you have to wonder if he actually spanked her, or if he used the blunt end of a sword. Because I can totally imagine that with Adia. Just like, she's not going to learn her lesson unless it comes from the sword.
Wow, so, you made it out alive.
Well, obviously. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here telling you the story, would I?
Well, so, what happened to the, abominable snowman?
Let me guess. It was actually Barris, right?
What? Barris was the abominable snowman?
Don't be silly. Sir Heinkel had ordered Barris to chase the monster away.
Whew, that's a relief. But there really was an abominable snowman?
Kind of. As it turned out, it was just an ice golem that had escaped captivity.
Oh.
It had knocked us out before we could get a good look at it. But Barris showed up and drove it off before it could do any real damage.
Huh. Then after, in the cave...
It was Barris who carried us there, to keep us warm and treat our wounds.
Oh, I thought Barris beat the crap out of him. That would have been funny.
The second time you passed out, that was Barris?
Yeah, that really cheesed him off. I just grinned at you and you conked out like I was some hulking beast, he said. I guess it hurt his feelings or something. Maybe he's more sensitive than he looks. Every time he saw me, he'd bring up how I fainted at the sight of him. Anyway, he and Alternus ended up as good friends. And Einherja joined Master's school to study the spear. I guess
Alternus and Barris friends?
Snowman who brought us all together. Anyhow, those two are impossible to talk to. Stubborn as behemoths, the both of them.
What was it they say? Birds of a feather?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Whoa, that actually... I enjoyed that little side bit. So Barris was the... That is so cool. How they introduce these characters and they give them backstories that intertwine with each other that in ways you just wouldn't expect. That's so cool. What's the ability that Tiz had before? I feel like he had an ability here before. I don't actually remember. Was it an ability that used 2 slots? I guess I'll just do BP recovery and... Oh, wait, I remember what it was now. Stand ground. Because that is just so darn useful. Alright, moment of truth. Let's go ahead and go side with Barris. Give him prolong and feeble, but that's the thing, Yakobo. That wasn't what I gave him originally. I know it's amazing for it, but I kind of rely on Last Stand. Why did they even give the option to talk to that lady if you don't get close enough?
Absolutely astounding! Oh, and so well preserved! Yes, I can see no reason not to register these ruins as Luxembourg's 3,867th Cultural Heritage Site!
My God!
Just as you say, ma'am, you've been so enthusiastic in your duties, nominating every ruin of any possible cultural significance. Why, you've registered so many sites that not being registered has also become a mark of prestige and culture. Yes, I'd say that this would be a perfect 3,867th Cultural Heritage Site. Nice and tidy and compact, and boring.
Yes, I know it all already. No need to preach to the choir, darling. Let's zip those lips.
Excuse me?
Hello. And who might you be, little girl?
That is Miss Idia Lee, ma'am. The young lady that you recently named Superintendent of Education in Florum.
Oh, of course. Yes. I had not forgotten, dear. I simply didn't recognize her face at first.
This will be on a future episode, right? Yes, Princess Corn.
Oh, wait. I remember. Yes, that's it. She was to investigate whether the new academy in Florum should be co-educational or not.
Precisely, ma'am.
Yes, of course. I am so on top of things, it's frightening. Now, let us hear your opinion, Superintendent. Shall we separate boys and girls in the new school or not? Let's have it out of you. No dawdling.
Well, you see,
Enough waffling! Are you trying to vex me, you vexen vixen? Can't you make a simple decision?
hang in there, Idia.
Take as much time as you need, Idia. After all, your choice is probably going to drag us into a battle against the losing faction.
Oh my God, Tiz with the fourth wall breaking.
You think so too? That's what I've been dreading.
They're all aware. Well, here we go. My vote is coeducation.
The new school in Florum should be co-educational.
And your reasons?
Florum has finally recognized the equality of the sexes and been reborn as a nation where men and women live together in harmony. Tradition is all well and good, but even the Sacred Flower Festival has changed. Why shouldn't schools be any different?
I object, Superintendent Idia Lee.
Let me finish.
I liked how she looked up.
On the hopes and dreams of my loyal subordinate Idia, and to argue in favor of co-education, no less. You would sully the elegant traditions of this great nation in the name of some passing fad. You're a disgrace to educators everywhere.
Anyria didn't even know what was going on until a few minutes ago. Or hours
That's
ago.
what you wanted me to say, right, Veeling?
Okay, never mind. She's been tutored. Coeducation has my vote. I'm sorry, Anyria. My vote is fat. Yeah, technically my vote is fat.
Fight, Anyria? I can't even pretend to be surprised.
I must say, I saw this coming as well.
Can't we just get this over with?
Finally, we cross blades again, Idia. Prepare yourself for a crushing defeat.
Knowing Anyria, she's probably gonna be alone.
Holder
Oh, nope.
Valkyrie
Never mind.
and mightiest of the Venus sisters, you stand before Einherja Venus.
Alright, I'm gonna turn the audio down just because I don't want to get a copyright claim. You'll still be able to hear a little bit, but it's going to be faint. Alright, first things first. We need to get a read on these two. Where is the magnifying glass? That works on all foes? Cool! Oh, that's right, I have the ability that affects all foes instead of one foe. Oh, too fast. Huh. Not weak to anything, but she's got a nice hefty amount of HP. Oh, gotta wait one more. She does 0. Why isn't she casting spells? That's her thing, right? Ah, sorry. Sorry. There's so many puns in this game. Oh my god. Yeah. It's like a what's the word? It's like a something's dream. A meme orange dream. There we go. Oh my god, I've got so many different spells. Okay, someone in the chat, tell me once and for all. What's stronger for this point in the game? I'm level 40, and I've got the job is level 9. So does that mean that my spirit magic is going to be stronger, or my black magic? Which one's going to be stronger? For now, I'll just cast black magic while the game tries to catch up. But still. Up, down she goes. To be honest, I have no clue which is stronger. Well, I'd say that was pretty damn strong. Ooh, I've got my rejuvenation ready. That'll be great. This will be fun. Alright, get that item. Silverglaive. Wow, I got that way too quick to be wasting all 4 of those. Stop crescent mooning. Oh, the mist is gone already. Gotta do that hammer again. Whew. This is gonna be fun. Wait, what does Wanton Destruction do? Random attack damage, proportional proficiency. Oh wait, that doesn't work yet, does it? That doesn't work with my sit-up, right? I might have been over-leveled for this fight. I don't think I'll be over-leveled for the next one, though. Ugh! Why is Tiz immune to all those physical attacks? I don't know. Oh, well, he wasn't immune. She was just not doing enough damage. I'll see you around. Nope. See you around, Justin Maxwell. Thanks for stopping by the stream. And it's bulky. Probably just auto-corrected to Bucky, but that's fine. We got the Valkyrie asterisk. And again, I think I was a little too over-leveled for this fight. Okay, skilled, powerful BB attacks, favor spears, specialty soulmates. And Kind of a... Not kind of a what's the word? Jack of all trades. Good at many, master of none. Is that it? Skilled at many, master of none. I think that's the term.
You've grown strong. We will leave this place.
Aww. Look, she's crying.
Dry those tears. There are still a great many things you can do for this nation. Let us find another cause together. I will always stand by your side, Rhoda. Ryla?
I hear you doesn't even know her name.
Right. Now, farewell, Idia.
Poor Rhea.
Your opponent, yes. Or your former opponent. We've just ruled in favor of your co-education proposal.
Truly? But Miss Veely will also be teaching at the new school, won't she?
Oh, she will?
Yes, naturally. She's a perfectly capable teacher, after all. We would not exclude her due to petty politics.
Why, that's wonderful. To tell you the truth, I've always considered her awfully...
Oh, don't go there, tracksuit.
Yes, I could tell it at a glance. Now zip those lips. Hurry and go running after her. Run. You might still win her heart. Yes, I believe in you. Now off you go.
Jesus. Is it the same way on the other side? Or like the other route? What is it?
Well, what's the matter, Idia?
I don't know. This just kind of brought it home, you know? There are so many sides to every story.
Just some advice, Bulky. When you see the side quest at the Vampire Castle later in the game, do that quest very last. You'll thank me. Alright, if you say so.
Yes. How much you've learned. Why, my naming you superintendent was clearly a stroke of genius.
Superintendent, huh? Moving up in the world, aren't we, Idia? To tell the truth, I'm thinking of giving up on the whole bone setter thing myself. Maybe even becoming a teacher or something.
Oh God, no. Teacher Barris.
Teaching what exactly? You do know that you need a license to teach, don't you?
A license? Of course I got one of those.
Wait, really?
You do? Master Lair is one of the world's foremost martial artists with certificates in every major fighting style, not to mention a license to teach 22 fields of medicine, including orthodox qigong, chiropractic, acupuncture, moxibustion.
What the fuck? Barris is smart?
Say what?
Yes. A star instructor like you would surely attract promising students from around the world. What do you say? Worth a try, wouldn't you agree?
I don't know. I did tell Holly to come open a clinic with me. And recruiting students and all? That sounds like a royal pain.
No pain, no gain. What have you ever gained without pain? Nothing, that's what.
That mouth of yours, I think my ears are bleeding. Catch you later, you crazy old lady.
That is so weird. He's a medical genius.
What an odd thing to say. Why, the Chancellor is only 40 years of age. Middle-aged, yes, but not old by any stretch of...
Primo! Zip those lips.
Huh. I honestly can't think of a better way to go out on an episode. I mean, if you guys want, we can keep going. But that was literally the perfect ending. Barris? What? Barris is smart? Barris always struck me as like a Grog from Critical Role. But Barris is smart. That's hard to process. I mean, if you want to be technical, Bone Setter, that was his title, right? Bone Setter, it's literally setting bones. That's medical, setting bones. Why didn't I... That actually had a little bit of foreshadowing. Huh. Excuse me while I take a drink. Well, he is a monk, so that makes sense. I guess it does make some sense. Keep going, I guess. Yeah, okay. Alright. By the way, Potato the Beautiful, I think you came in with Duncan's stream, but I don't know if I gave you your individual welcome to the stream. So, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we can go. I guess we can go a little bit longer. And I can turn up my music again. His job's not fighter or brawler or something? Yeah, okay. Okay, I get it. Where's my teleport stone? Hey, no problem. Thanks for coming to the stream. Okay, our next one is Out by the Sea. Out of curiosity, are they going to start playing the shanty or whatever song that not Barris, but why can't I remember his name? Wow, I can't remember his name. I don't know why. The pirate. We just saw his name a little bit ago. What is wrong with me? Barbarossa. That's it, Barbarossa. So, what was I even saying? I spent so much time... I have brain damage. I spent so much time trying to remember his name, I forgot what I was trying to say. I have legitimate brain damage. What is wrong with me? Ah, here's the cloud. You think he's still on his ghost ship? Yep, he's still on his ghost ship. Now I remember. You think is he gonna have his background music playing his version of it like Praline had hers?
A life on the lonely sea is the only life for me.
Oh God.
Yo-ho-ho, the life for me.
Idia, tell me that this isn't what I think it is?
Why is he hanging out with zombies?
It's a ghost ship, all right. In every sense of the word.
I know how you feel. Oh, watch your feet. The deck's rotting there. Now then, if I remember, the captain's up astern.
Aye, there he be.
Oh, sweet salty Giga's the singing voice. Is he actually gonna is he gonna have like background singing music?
Here you are.
Okay, no, there isn't. Well, I was saying about the song, like the background song that Praline had. I had to mute that. Oh, yep, okay.
Ho-ho! If it isn't the Sword Master's favorite pupil.
Captain Hayredden Barbarossa.
He got hairier.
Man of the sea, and holder of the pirate Asterisk. As Lieutenant Commander of the Eternian Black Blades, Barbarossa once came to blows with Idia aboard his haunted ship.
He has BGM singing guest? Oh no.
He sailed the realm's oceans on the SS Funky Francisca with his ghostly crew. By what strange trick of fate do your paths cross anew?
Or should I say, the proud daughter of our illustrious Grand Marshal, eh? Welcome aboard, me lady.
I love this guy.
How about you just call me Idia and turn the volume down a bit? I'm actually here to ask about that song you were just singing. Was that the Grand Ship?
Aye, so you know the song.
Unfortunately.
Oh, it's a timeless classic. A tribute to all the brave men who've lived and died on the wide seas, left to us by a visionary virtuoso.
I can't really follow it. It's actually pretty low as it is. But just in case, I can't risk having the volume up.
Those lyrics you were singing, were those also written by Master Peller? Why, lyrics written by the bard himself would be a discovery for the ages.
You really are a fanatic, aren't you?
More or less. I was improvising a bit, trying to get at the heart of what old Eller felt, you see.
Oh, so they're both doing their own. They're both doing their own renditions of the song, not actually the song itself.
That it was like a dream to listen the first few times, but now they want to die all over again. I know that's their way of saying that I've captured something real right here.
He's somehow a better singer than Praline, and that's and that is unholy and incorrect. What?
Anyway, we're here on behalf of Rockefeller. He's the grandson of the guy who composed that melody you're singing. He seems pretty troubled by you and Praline. Any idea why that might be?
Because they're both trying to release copies of that song?
Scurvy diva? That's some way to talk about a former comrade in
You guys just hear my stomach growl? I'm gonna meet the girl who talks about the asterisk holders at the end of the game? Huh. I think that's a spoiler, Corin, because that reminds me that the adventure, someone mentioned that the adventurer is a girl. And so that would mean I meet the adventurer and find out she's a girl at some point during the story. So I really hope that wasn't a spoiler.
She'd go around the Black Blades, claiming that she did more than any of us, that she was the one pulling all the strings.
Scurvy diva.
Why, she'd even ask me what I was
Bad joke, Jacobo. Bad joke.
when the Blades were disbanded. Oh, she took off solo without looking back. And when I finally hear from her, it's this.
What's the paper?
Praline's next concert. So, what's the problem? The diva of the battlefield, Praline a la mode, is set to cast a dazzling arise on the musical discovery of the century. What?
I guess she means she'll breathe new life into it?
It's one thing to set her sights on a classic like this and think she can just recycle it for her own gain.
I'm kind of with Barbarossa on that.
That's not even the worst of it. Why, she means to take this
Oh, I'm getting a call. 1 second.
out of the sea and slap her silly, sappy lyrics.
I've got to mute the stream. 1 second. Okay, guys. Good news, bad news, good news. Valerie got, my sister got the travel. We're setting up the travel plans right now. Bad news, she needs to set that up as soon as possible. So I'm gonna have to end the stream after this conversation. But we're gonna finish this conversation.
Turn a soul-stirring seashell into some sugar-spun confection of conceit.
Huh. Okay. So kind of Barbarossa's kind of in the right here.
In other words, he shouted so loud that nobody heard him.
Are you serious?
At least we've heard both sides of the story now. Praline wants to use the song for herself, but she's so painful to listen to that her message was totally lost on Peller.
And Barbarossa doesn't want her to, but he shouts so loud that no one can hear him past the ringing in their ears.
What a pair. Look, we're going to go and explain the situation to Rockefeller.
Don't you let that girl crush a man's dream. I know what old Arca would have wanted. The proof's right here.
Oh, save your breath. The decision is Peller's, not mine. Just stay here on your boat until we return.
And that's that. So we got oh, the music is still playing. Gotta exit, so no copyright. Okay. So I guess in the next episode, and it's completely gone. Oh no, it's right here. Never mind. So in the next episode, we're gonna be finishing this Archipelago quest, and then we'll move on to the main story again. So I want to thank everyone who came out to the stream. Thank everyone who donated. This has been a really. This is so much of. You guys have no idea how much of a relief this is. Considering like what I was feeling on Monday. On Monday when I found out how much the plane tickets were going to cost me, I just didn't know what I was going to do because I wasn't gonna be able to buy any food. I wasn't gonna be able to pay any bills. I was barely gonna get by, and I would have had to borrow money from my family. And now I could still go and I could still eat. That's a big part. Being able to eat and live is a good thing. So yeah, thank you everyone, and I guess I'll see you all next time. Bye.